Okay, we are now and video. Very exciting, of course. We are recording video again here at the DHB Studios.
Look, listen, go. Keep your voice down in my house, okay?
Listen, I will be as loud as I fucking want to be loud, man! Okay, fuck you. I'm on with the show.
This is Doghouse Bastard Radio.
Listen.
He hates this when we speak over
Maynard,
the
I've had a chat with him before with this, you see. Is interrupting. It's a very important part of the show, Maynard. It establishes our dominance in the podcast. Otherwise, I'm shut Alright, well, listen! It's one request I have, is we shut up for the... okay.
It's Sunday.
I will not only fucking tell you to shut up in your house, if I have to, I will shit in your house. I'm not even in the pan, you fucking painted face fuck of a boy.
I got scampi fries, really.
Oh!
Hey,
Good evening, Internet, and welcome to episode 195 of the DHB Radio Show. My name is Scott the Sasquatch Taylor. I'm getting joined today by a couple of wonderful men who I'm going to introduce in turn, because, of course, we
Good
do
evening.
have...
It's only 20 past 2, Maynard.
I know.
Just because I've drawn the blinds, he thinks it's night time.
Oh, I can't... I'm so used to us recording shows in the evening. It just seems strange here in the middle of the day. I mean, it's 20 past 2 on a Sunday.
On the Sabbath as well.
On the Sabbath as well. Of course, folks, you can hear on the microphones there. You hear, of course, the regular Lurch Monster. Lurch Monster, how are you doing, pal?
Hello, sexy pal.
Oh, and of course, returning from an epic journey to the Americas, it's Moneymaker Maynard. I'm so excited, Moneymaker Maynard. How are you doing, pal?
Hello. I'm good.
Oh, how's things with you, pal?
All good in the hood.
It's good to have you back. The audience is excited. I'm excited. Lurch, are you excited?
Oh, I've got a cushion on my lap because I'm that excited.
It's just we've missed you so much, Maynard. The show's not. Do you know what's happened, Maynard? Is we firmly believe that you are the voice of reason within the DHB. That you are the man who keeps us from being too fucking ridiculous. That that keeps us from breaking too many sexual and social boundaries. You are basically the conscience.
Take it to the bridge.
Thanks, pal.
It's actually worrying that's my role. I know what I'm like. That is worrying.
The conscience of the DHB. Maynard, thank God you're back. How have you been, pal?
Good. It's actually good to be back. It feels good not having to repeat every word I say. People not thinking I'm Irish for whatever reason. And
I get in trouble every day.
People walking up and say, "Oh, you're from Britain? Oh, you all right? You all right, Governor?"
Oh.
Do you like potatoes?
Yeah, exactly.
See, it's bad enough when if you're Scottish. It happened to me before as well when I've been down in London before, and you get "Okay, the new Ching's Cribbins help my Bob" from the locals. Yeah. But you get this, of course, as an Englishman stroke Irishman over in America.
Yeah, I had that for all that time, and I was like, it was funny for the first nons of times. So I was like, listen, you need to calm down. You need to calm down.
Were they confused to see a black Irishman over in America?
Big time. They were like,
Would you look at the state of him?
It's like you'd be talking away. Someone would approach you. I don't know. You'd be in a restaurant or something, and they say, "What can I get you, darling?" And then you hear the voice, and they're like, You'd see them double taking, like, what?
Metal Gear Solid sound effect.
Yep. Yeah. I got the same problem when I first moved down to Aberdeen from the Highlands, and I think a few people from Caithness get the same issue. If you come south past Inverness, people assume you're Irish, because if you ever hear the accent there's an accent called Scots Irish.
You have got a fetish for chips, to be fair.
What's that? Oh, potatoes, yes. Okay, potatoes. Is that if you are in Ireland, there's a guy at my work as well who is from the very northeast coast of Ireland, of Northern Ireland, sorry. Yeah. And his accent, I've thought before, are you from Caithness? Or are you from up that way? Because it is very similar to what we sound like up there when we're in our full brogue. But yeah, for a long time, before I had to kind of dilute my accent and speak a bit more plainly and less stuttery, of course, was that, that everyone thought I was fucking Irish. So of course
when are you doing this exactly?
Shut up. Listen, just because you're better now, okay?
Maynard, I was so depressed while you were away.
Oh,
I was on the antidepressants.
Look at that. I'm away for a little while and the whole world felt a shit.
Well, it seems a strange I say strange, but it seems a coincidence that you went away and suddenly Lurchio Monster here had to go on the antidepressants for a while. The old loop jobs. He wasn't in his best of fettles.
I was sad.
And he was
sadder than a fat kid at a salad bar.
You know what to cure that sadness?
What's that?
Making copious supplies of chilled tequila ribs. That would have sorted that out.
I had nothing but chili and tequila ribs left because you weren't here to buy them.
Lurchio, didn't you get a communique from his good lady?
Oh, I did indeed.
Saying, look,
Listen, he doesn't eat the ribs in front of me.
We're not at that stage at the moment.
She doesn't need to see you head to toe caked and droppings.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen me eating them ribs, and there's like sauce on the back of the wall behind my head and everything. I'm like, fucking hell.
It's also the heel of your shoe.
Have you ever seen a lion pull apart a gazelle?
Yeah, it's
the same kind of big frothy faced kind of bloody
Oh,
mess.
It's like watching Niagara Falls. It's just water everywhere and juice all that joint.
So you went away, of course, and Lurchio here, you fell into a bit of a funk.
I did.
And we spoke about it on recent shows that you've not been your best. You've not been yourself. You've been
a bit down.
A bit down. You've lost your mojo a little bit.
I've got it back though.
Well,
exactly. You're bringing sexy back.
I'm just going to say it's a quinky dink because you've come back from the States. And Lurchio suddenly has got a spring in his step again.
Exactly.
It's like,
I'm not
he's like the opposite of kryptonite.
Oh.
When he's away, I get sad as fuck.
Exactly.
Oh.
When he comes back, I get happy as shit.
I'm like slick tonight. That's me.
I think we need to arrange.
I think we need to strike a pose with each
No.
I don't know why I did that.
I think we need to arrange a civil partnership because you can never leave him again. Because when you leave him, it all goes to shit. The sales have gone down in the shop. The poor missus is dealing with him pinging and moaning the whole time.
I nearly ended it all, Maynard.
It nearly ended it all. He sat here fucking eating tons of Walker's Max crisps.
Yeah.
And listen,
Box is unopened. Check the sellotape seal. Okay.
I do love the fact that we're sitting here with a full box of 32 bags of crisps sitting here.
They've been there for 4 days since I've been off the loop jobs. See, since I was on the loop jobs,
Yeah.
I was eating everything in sight.
Were you really?
Holy shit! I think I put on about 2 stone.
Because through depression.
Just eating. Because I
Oh.
couldn't get my tickly bit, you see.
hell.
What? Whoa.
My tickly bit during the sexy time. So anyway, we'll get to that shortly. No, we'll get to that shortly.
The brakes here. Oh no. Okay.
Right, no, we'll come back to this.
We'll come back to that because I'm.
You don't want to peak too soon.
I'm intrigued, like I do normally.
Yeah, I don't think you've been peeking at all by
I
yourself.
know.
Exactly.
So frustrated.
So Maynard, you've been obviously busy in the States. You've
Yes.
been working away, of course. How did you find your journey there? I mean, I imagine, like I said, a black Irishman invading their country.
It was the best. I had an absolutely brilliant time there. It was unbelievable. From the minute we got there, I told you about the hire car issue. I think
you did briefly.
Yeah. Well, there was an issue where it's part of the contract. I'm supposed to get a car, but they had no vehicles left over there. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, fucking perfect. That'll do me just nicely. So straight away, as soon as the boss says, listen, I don't think you're going to be getting a motor. You'll hire yourself a car. So I'm thinking, go and say it again, boss. Hire myself a car. Yeah, just hire whatever you want. I'm like, perfect.
Hire whatever you want.
Help yourself. Here's the keys to the sweet shop. Go nuts.
Exactly. But this is like telling. I mean, here's a man who. I mean, Maynard, quite openly, you've said in the past.
It's
you
just like
grew
giving
up.
me the key, the porn access part, and the whole internet.
Exactly.
The entire internet. You go, Lurch, here's the entire key. Help
Exactly.
yourself.
It's like, I mean, you've grown up, worshipping some of these vehicles, everything from Knight Rider to fucking Dukes of Hazzard to the 18 van to everything.
Sorry, can you come out with the 80s, please? Come out with the 80s.
See, I would do Lurchio, but we're older than you are.
The Fall Guy pickup and everything.
We are men.
No shit.
We are men in the peak of our years. You see now.
That's like these are both 40.
We're in the same club.
Exactly,
Yeah.
big
We're
4-0.
The big 4-0, same club here.
A couple of stone to go, eh?
Get fucked. So you've now I'm going to say that you were looking for either a Dodge Charger or a Mustang or something kind of
I like how
incredibly
these are just
American.
names to me.
Are they really?
I narrowed it down to a 5-litre Mustang, and I was thinking, perfect. That'll be the one.
5-litre Mustang.
Yeah, that'll be the one. So I thought, perfect. Put the reservation down, everything. Got on the plane, landed there, all excited and everything. Comes out of the place. Here's one of the guys who, in fact, I'll tell you a story about him later on as well. When he was last there, funniest guy you've ever met, but he looks like some of Duck Dynasty.
Oh, wonderful.
Exactly like that, talks like that and everything, but the coolest guy I've ever met. bit of a bromance and everything.
Oh, excellent.
So anyway,
excellent.
it's
I
not.
bet he's depressed now. Maynard's left.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
I bet, yes. I bet he's gained 2 stone. Shave the beard off.
Goes, no, I've been told to come pick you up and take you back to the base to get your vehicle. I was like, what do you mean? No, I've got one hired. No, because we've heard that you're going for a Mustang. We're not paying for that. So anyway, got back to the base. Fucking, it's all pickups. That's all what you get over there. So he goes, oh, you'll like it. So went out. Fucking hell. This thing, it was like a 19... I don't know how old it... No, it was about 2001. It was a Chevy Silverado pickup.
Oh.
Like 6-litre
Oh.
V8.
So,
Is this not more expensive
I
to
was
run?
going to say, is that not dearer to run than the
Suicide
Mustang?
doors and everything. You open the doors and they're both... brrr.
Oh, no,
But
really?
honestly, this thing was fucking slow. Slow is not the word. How on earth you can get a 6-litre engine?
Was it slower than a spastic on tranquilizers?
It was slower than a big bag of slow things. I can't even think of anything that slow. It was
Right, okay.
Like slower than a sloth
Yeah.
covered in honey.
like I'm signing the paperwork and I'm thinking, oh, it's gonna be this. Fucking gunned it the first time coming out the street. Brrr. I'm like, I was like, brrr? No, that's not right.
The noise.
So it makes a
was
noise,
just-
but not the performance, if you will.
It had all the noise. I think it was just like a sound packet. Is all it had. I think it was just like
The
a
guy
1
from
litre or
Police
something.
Academy sitting in your
Yeah.
engine. The noise is in
Man, I'm going so fast. Brrr.
Hold on. All the noise and no performance. That sounds like my sex life, to be fair. You know?
It was like, I don't know. In fact, no,
Hit
I
the
can't go
accelerator, fatty! Thump my chest!
there. It was like doing a Guinness poop.
Palpitations! Go into the lights, go, you fat bastard!
Oh, I've got cramp. Hold my leg.
I've got grub! Rub me, dude!
Get the saddle on.
It's like if you
Get that thing at bars! Sorry,
if you
if
ever have
My
a night,
sex life, you're speaking now.
if you ever have a night drinking Guinness and the next morning you need to go to the toilet, you're like,
Oh.
oh, it's gonna be amazing this one. All you get is, and it's just a little nugget comes out, and that's
What was the
it.
time? What was the
What was
time
the
before it
time?
descended into fecal talk?
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
12 minutes,
A
and we've
new
gone into
record.
shit talk.
He's
Well, that's
back.
all I can describe it as. That's all I can describe it as.
Wow.
So you're on about the Guinness poop,
Yeah.
where the arsehole makes a noise,
Yeah.
but you get just like that kind of, it's almost like a dense bomb.
Yeah,
You know,
there's a lot of noise, but
compacted.
there's very little action happens.
Right, okay.
But no, it was.
It's like Scotty sex life.
Yes, exactly.
The place was funny as
Fucking
fuck, though.
arsehole.
It is just like Duck Dynasty. That's the only way I can describe it.
Uh-huh.
Because that was just up the road from where we were.
Was it really?
Not for. It's
I
about,
fucking
I say
love
just
that
up the road.
show.
It's like 2 hours away.
Do you ever watch that show at all, guys?
Yes.
I fucking love that show.
I like a bit of sigh.
I love a bit of sigh.
Size the best.
Oh, well, I mean, there was a few quotes I used to have memorised, and they've escaped me now, but I'm trying to think of them again.
You just got in everything in Jack.
That's right. There was one that he mentioned. Oh, it was the. Obviously, he was referring to Mr. Spock from,
Yeah.
in his words, Mr. Spock from that Star Wars film, and how he used the Volkswagen death pinch, you know, which is wonderful, fucking wonderful. So you've got this big, powerful motor.
Yeah.
You're cruising. I mean, imagine shades on,
Oh, yeah.
shorts, t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know,
Winking
did you
at
do the-
everybody and pointing them, giving them the
Exactly.
fingers you're driving by.
Play-
Like Midnight Cowboy.
Playing a bit of
Everybody's
Eastbound and
talking at
Down.
him. They can't hear a word he's saying.
Stereos blaring at a bit of the old.
My mind's telling me no.
This is wonderful.
Oh, it was.
As I'm sitting here in a dark, depressed room,
Yeah.
all sad.
Hugging his knees. Thumb up his arse, not his.
Oh, I tell you, look, we got the best of everything over there. We were there and was like, engineers come. Oh, hello, Cat. Engineers coming up. Oh, you're the guys from Britain. Oh, so good to see you here. There was like guys from Brazil there and everything. It
You
was
know,
just
that's one thing. I mean, like you said there, I was only a young lad
Yeah.
when I visited the States with my mother and such not. And it's amazing the welcome you get,
Yeah.
especially when you're Scottish. I imagine English as well,
Yeah, yeah.
but when you're Scottish especially, because everyone's got, oh, I've got my great-grandfather was from
Yeah.
Dundee and from Glasgow and Edinburgh, you know,
Like
and
the
they're
shittest accent I've ever heard.
my favourite though.
fucking dare you.
Sorry.
I practiced that shit and everything.
Favourite thing ever though is getting an American to say Worcester sauce. It's
Oh, favourite thing ever is getting him to say it.
Worcestershire? What?
Worcestershire, sir.
Worcestershire?
Get him to say
Hello,
it.
Cat.
Get
we
fucked.
we did a cooking video. When was it?
Oh,
4 years ago.
yeah.
And one of the ingredients in the thing was, oh, look at this little slit. Hang on.
I'm waiting for the nails to go into my leg, and I
goes to him. We need you need to read out the ingredients of this thing, and one of them was Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
I typed it out every time you tried to say it.
Worcestershire. Yes, right.
Leon Perrins is what he ended up saying.
Leon Perrins sauce. do we dappies of that? So you've of course now you've settled in. I imagine you've done the proper English tourist thing in the States. You're wearing like an England football top, pair of shorts, looking all swam in the air.
Well, see, that was the thing. The weather over there, I've never seen anything like it. One day you're going out and about, and it's like t-shirts and shorts on and everything. It's like 24 degrees, and it's just outrageous. And then you look at the weather forecast for the next day, because obviously for testing and stuff like that, and it says -2, and you're like, it's physically not possible to go from 24 degrees to -2 overnight. And even like 11 o'clock at night, you've been out for a beer, you're going back to the staff house, and it's roasting hot. You're thinking, nah, no chance. And then next thing, you wake up the next morning, you're thinking, house is awful cold. What's going on here? Fucking go outside, everything's frozen over. I've never seen a thing like it in my life.
And
of course, I've got no jacket or anything with me. Absolutely nothing.
He travelled light.
You've done that generic tourist thing. We think it'll be hot the whole fucking time.
Well,
have you not seen the fucking snowstorms they have over there? Holy shit balls.
When we say travelled light, when I went over there, my case was 25 kilos. When I came back, I got stung for baggage.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
$78.
Oh, wow.
I think if I was to ever go, I'd maybe be the cunt that gets stung. Like, when you went over, you were 14. So you go back, you're 28.
Oh, no.
I'd eat it all.
You'd get stung because you'd go with an empty case and come back with 15 cases all full of like lubes and toys and things that petrol motors and stuff, and
forever batteries.
Forever batteries, that's it.
But even like nights out there are fucking wild as well. Like they're just like, it's just like being over here, but their town centre, it's from like your old venue to be
my new
Holborn
house.
Street. Holborn Street.
Oh,
it's
okay.
not far at all. It's only a small town I was in.
Yeah, right.
But it was, hey man, get your ass out my face.
That's a special move.
But it was something else.
I
would definitely go back again.
Brilliant. I mean, it's a great place though.
Yeah.
And you found, one thing about America as well.
If you say you found Jesus.
Well,
yeah,
we'll get to that.
You don't mention anything to do with Jesus over there.
No. So I was going to ask you.
Joke about that.
Were you in any kind of like very strong American or very Catholic Christian kind of environments?
It is a very. What's what I'm looking for? Everyone's real religious over there. And anything to do with gays, you don't make jokes about that.
Oh, really?
You don't talk about poofing or anything like that. They
don't get that.
Scotland's change.
Sorry.
They don't get that humour at all. Like,
do they not?
It's like I was at Mardi Gras, and someone on the Facebook page obviously made up the whole Mardi Gras Maynard thing. They're like, "Hey, what the fuck's this?"
That's right.
It's in no gay place. What the fuck is that? I was like, "Oh well, you see, what happens is," and they were like, "That ain't funny." I was like,
"Oh, oh shit, really?"
So our humour doesn't work over there.
Not with the whole laughing about gay stuff. No, they don't. Not in that part of the world, anyway.
Oh, really?
No, it's
you were in the south, were you?
Mm-hmm. Aye, don't get any more south than where I was.
Because you were deep south.
Aye, dirty deep.
Because
south.
even when you
dirty
left,
deep south. That sounds like the place I
dirty
need to
deep
go.
south. Well, because even when you left, we had concerns for your safety. No offense, Maynard.
We were scouring the internet every day looking for a photo of you in an orange jumpsuit.
That's it. Lived in a fucking tent. Exactly.
You don't mess with the police over there. We seen a guy. I don't know what he did, but we seen one cop car there. The next thing, like 5 cop cars came, and he got hauled out, and there was batons everywhere. I was like, "Oh, fuck!"
Oh,
I just carried on driving. I was like,
they don't fuck about in the deep south when it comes to getting kicking your ass. The cops do. I mean, look at that fucking tent city they have for the prisoners, which is a great idea. They're all forced. All these prisoners are forced to. I mean, the governor's been lauded over the States because they live in tents and like burning fucking heat. Of course, they're forced to wear pink jumpsuits and pink underwear and socks. And the only channels they get, I think, are the weather channels.
Yeah.
And the I think the God channel. I think is on there
so you
too
can
as well,
check. You can watch the God channel and see how much God hates you, and then you can watch the weather channel and see how he's going to kill you.
Exactly. pretty much. And they have to live on like £2 odd per day per prisoner, which saves the state a fortune. The guy's been praised and all as well, but I mean, there was visions of poor Maynard, of course, being the foreign black man arriving in the deepest, darkest fucking America.
It's some place. It really is. But even we ended up in the hood by mistake.
Oh,
That was a fucking eye.
Do they have a hood in the fucking in the
Yes.
lower Texas
Yeah,
style areas?
It's fucking bad. It is, but I was in it. I was like, this ain't right. Like, what happened was, the story behind it was, there was me.
Is it like Tilly Drone but more stabby?
Oh fuck, Tilly Drone was like beautiful compared to this
Beverly
place.
Hills.
I've never seen anything like this. Like, we found the taxis over there non-existent basically. So you've got to phone and book one. We're in a bar and.
Oh, so you can't hail one down the road?
No, there's none of that malarkey.
Really?
We managed to hail one taxi the whole time there, and that was more by luck than anything. So, like, we're waiting over there, and we get to a taxi, and one of the guys decided, before he jumped into the taxi, to go and have a piss at the side of the road coming out his bar, which, yeah, you get lifted for that.
Is
So
this
anyway,
one of the English guys with you, or one of the UK
this guy's Canadian.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
it was one of the Canadians.
Canadian pissing in the street?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
We were fucked, if I'm honest with you.
Okay.
We were on the shots and everything, and that's the night went pretty south quickly.
I'm going to have a piss about here, eh?
Yeah. So he decides to piss in the street, and we're waiting for him in the taxi, and the taxi driver's like, can't believe you're bringing more heat on this taxi. I've got such and such going on, man. He was a bit of a dodger.
More heat on this taxi.
And then we're like, oh, sorry, mate. And then he thought we were taking the piss out of him. Says, oh,
Right.
see, you guys think you're funny with your little accents. I'm going to take you to the hood. And see how far you get by there. And
This
we
is
were
the
like,
cab driver saying this to you?
yeah. He thought we were taking the piss with our accents.
Holy shit.
He didn't think we were really being genuine.
Yeah.
This reminds me of a film, and I can't think for the love of me what film
I'm
it
going to
is.
take you to the fucking hood.
We'll see how you get on there. We'll see how if you think he's still funny with accents. So anyway,
Wow.
drove into the hood. At which point it was fucking
He
horrendous.
genuinely took you to the hood.
Genuinely took us to the hood.
And how far out of your travel or your destination was this?
Well, it's probably it's about 2 or 3 miles away.
He genuinely went
Took
2 or
us
3
there, yeah.
miles off course
Yeah.
to drive you through the hood.
See, now
Yeah.
the thing is, did you pay him?
Oh, we paid him,
Who's the bigger fool?
but it was only like $25, which is like 20 pence in UK money. It's peanuts.
Yes, exactly.
So
yes.
anyway, it was the worst thing was when we got to the hood, I immediately got a fit of the giggles, and I'm pissing myself laughing in the back of the taxi, which he didn't really take too kindly to. But then I don't really understand what happened. He realised that we actually weren't from around there,
Right.
and we're being genuine. He goes, "Oh, fuck you guys are being serious. I didn't realise. I thought you were taking the piss out of me."
Oh, really?
At which point, mate
Fucking
decided
hell.
he needed a piss. Stopped off in the dodgiest place I've ever been. Pissed around the back of an alleyway. There's all these guys were thinking, "Fuck him. If he gets attacked, I'm leaving him. I don't know him that well. I'm off. Fuck that shit. I don't know him."
Holy shit.
And then but it's so weird over there. You can have the dodgiest area next to a really nice area, and it's literally right over the road from it.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe the driver deliberately went out of his way to take you into the
Out of his
shittiest
way.
area
And then like
to teach you a lesson.
fucking hell, that was
Holy
it was pretty bad. We drove through it the next day and was like, fuck. Doors got locked and everything.
So, I mean, when you say the hood, I mean, again, my ignorance is complete regarding the US, certainly.
Yeah.
The only hood that I know of is shit that I see on The Wire, or that I've seen, you know what I mean, on The Wire,
pretty
or
much like
Sons of
that.
Anarchy.
or
Yeah.
or Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I
was-
know when it comes to hoods.
was-
I know.
It's pretty bad. Like their bad areas are like, alright, they're really bad.
We should talk about hoods.
Yeah.
I can do some different hoods.
Okay.
And like one of the guys, he got his gun nicked from him the night after we were in the car. So of course we all got pulled in by the police. Say, where was you at this time? Well, fuck, we were at home, but you were in the car the night before. Yeah. What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
Yeah.
But his gun got stolen. I wouldn't even have a fucking shoot a gun. Never mind anything.
So one of the guys with your party is carrying a gun.
Oh yeah.
And
They all do over there. Everyone's got a gun.
fucking, this is
Everyone's
wonderful.
got a gun.
Lurch, can we go
I
on
like
holiday?
how I am a time served trained butcher. I am not allowed to walk the street with my tools of the trade, knives.
Knives. Can you
Yeah.
not let, even if they're like a butcher's wrap, you know
They've
that
got to be in like a
unwrapped kind of-
locked sort of box that's got like 9 million passwords, sort of
Really?
retinal scans and all this crap. But I can't carry my tools of the trade to and from basically without fear of getting sort of 10 years in the nick.
I mean, but then
10
what,
years poked at my arm.
but then what baffles me though is there's people. I mean, people I know, people who've been on the show before as well, who have been granted shotgun licenses. And these are people who live like in like the heart of the city.
Yeah.
And but why would you need a shotgun?
Well, it's not just shotguns, though.
And they need obviously they need a locked box. And
Yeah,
you know
I never got my shotgun.
You didn't get yours, did you?
No.
That's because you wanted one Do you remember a couple of years ago on the show?
I remember the letter.
The letter they got back from the police saying, look, we can't grant one on the grounds that you want to be prepared for a fucking zombie invasion.
I was being serious.
I know you were.
It said be serious, and I thought if I was to be jokey and take the piss, they wouldn't give me one. So I thought, I seriously need a shotgun in case of zombie apocalypse.
Right.
And he sent me
And amazingly, they rejected him, would you believe?
I can't see any reason why he got rejected.
Not at all.
Shocked and appalled I was.
I mean, if I was a police fucking chief, I'd be like, this man here's clearly clued up.
I've got a zombie dictionary beside
He's
us.
seen a few director's cut of World War Z. He knows his shit. Unbelievable.
There was a day as well, went out hunting as well, and that was an experience. I didn't shoot fuck all. I didn't have the heart to do it.
Did you have to wear the big orange suit thing?
No,
they
wear like a camouflage suit, like on Duck Dynasty. That's what they wear.
Yeah,
and
but I've seen some things where in America, if you go hunting, you have to wear like an orange band or an orange, so you don't shoot your pal.
There
you
is
have
no
to
health and
stink of
safety.
piss as well, don't you?
Oh,
There is no health and safety there. There's fuck all.
Is there not?
And like fucking the next day, we went out getting crawfish, which it's like a little beetle thing what they all eat over there.
Yeah.
And
A beetle.
Yeah.
It's like a little beetle.
that's how I can describe
It's
it.
not
as.
like a prawn.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
It's like a
prawn.
beetle.
It's like a little red prawn.
I like two totally different scales
Oh,
of spectrum there.
So like we're out in the what do you call it, the bayou.
The
And
bayou.
It's basically like a big fuck off swamp. It's swamp as far as the eye can see.
Play some
Just
Credence
swamp,
while he's speaking.
and that is
Did
it.
you go on one of those kind of airboat things?
No, but it's like a little boat. That's all it is. The thing is, this water's not deep. Well, I don't think it was that deep anyway.
It's full of crocodiles, isn't it?
Well, yes. So I found out.
Oh,
Did you ever watch Axemen?
yes.
Shelby Stanger.
Oh,
Guy's fucking ace.
he's fucking brilliant.
I'll tell you something. When you see a crocodile or an alligator, I don't know what the fuck it was. I just seen teeth and eyes. I was like, "Fucking later, pal. I don't need none of this."
Teeth and eyes. Can I get a cucumber sandwich and a cup of tea, please? I need to settle my nerves.
I was fucking about in the woods, just having a piss or something like that. And all is, Maynard, you don't want to be fucking around in those woods. I was like, "Why? What's up? There's alligators and shit." I'm quick enough. Goes, those things can move awful quick. At that point, I just heard Russell. I was like,
Oh no! Do you know what? And I've always wanted to see a croc in the flesh, or even a gator in the
"They're
flesh.
fucking big."
Scary fucking things,
Oh, yeah.
amazing creatures, but fucking hell,
I've got some flesh of crocodiles that I could sell you.
you've already have.
Have I? Okay.
He sold me crocodile steaks in the
Yeah?
past, round
Little
steaks.
Yeah, I had them as well.
Yes, not the best. to be
Ah,
honest
well,
with
see, I think when I had crocodile steaks off you, I'm quite sure the quality was good. I cooked it and it was different to when I had it over there. When I had it over there, it was a lot softer, but I think I cooked it wrong. I'm pretty sure
I think
did.
you're supposed
Likewise.
to boil it.
Are
Yeah.
you really?
I think because we fry the shit out of
I
everything.
fried,
you know.
yeah. I
Yeah.
fried.
I had
the
it. It
fuck
was just like, what? It's fucking all right. It's what is it? It's a crocodile. I was like, well, fuck it.
Oh.
I've had it all now.
I've got some snake if you want.
Do you?
It's
You're
been in the
steady
freezer
now.
for about a year.
I've still got some reindeer in my freezer from you as well.
Trouser snake by chance, Lurch, is it?
If ever you say to Lurch,
Play
you
your
know,
cards right.
if ever you say to Lurch, look, I'm coming to your place obviously to do a show. Could you have like a £20 bag of your finest meats waiting for me? Dealer's choice.
Yeah.
You know, don't say dealer's choice. Because you get reindeer, you get fucking buffalo.
all the
you
shit
know,
that's been
you
in
get all
the
the
freezer.
shit, you know, that's
Everything that's
nearly out of date, or is it a date? And he scores out with a label saying Lurch Hill's guarantee of freshness. You know,
Stock rotation, man. Stock
Aye.
rotation.
There was a guy over there as well. I can't name his name in case he's listening. And his life is just so fucked up. You would not believe this guy. He's getting a divorce. His ex-wife is the boss's daughter. So he's divorcing her, which is one thing. His new girlfriend is a 19-year-old stripper.
wonderful.
Ooh. Doesn't make her a bad person.
Oh, now for the audio listeners only there, Maynard was miming huge tits.
Oh, was he?
So I was exercising. I'm stretching my arm.
okay,
stretching
okay.
my
I thought
arms.
he was doing a W.
Remember you are on video.
Yeah. Anyway, but
Moving swiftly on.
he's now seen his flatmate, which I'm like, how the fuck can that be? And you'd see him come in after the night out, and you'd be like, what the fuck happened? And he goes, oh, I went out with the ex-wife, had to get up to no good with her.
Right.
Then he calls her stripperella. So she came home, and then he left us one night. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing in that car? She's mounting him in the car as he's driving down the street.
Oh.
You've never seen anything like it. No shame. No shame.
Wonderful.
Can't have nothing nice.
Maynard, I am concerned, of course, that you've been over to the kind of spiritual heartland of the US.
Yes.
And you've come back with no kind of spiritual...
He's come back with no gifts. Did you notice that?
With no gifts, of course, as well, which is a bit sad to say.
I
but-
did. I have got something.
Oh, see? Is it contagious?
No.
Okay, right.
Fuck, I forgot to bring him in, actually.
Oh,
Got my dish towels.
I went
Proper
to Texas and
British.
you fucking stayed here, you fat bastard. Exactly.
Couple of T-shirts. I went to Louisiana. That's all I got.
Maynard, I think because you failed to kind of succeed in your spiritual journey,
Yeah.
Because I mean, really, you only go to the Heartland for work and to find Jebus.
Yeah.
You see, and because you failed to find Jebus, I think it's only Lurch and I's civic duty here to try and encourage you to find solace in the heart of Jebus. Now, what I have here is a song, but it's by a lady again, and I believe in Texas as well. And it's she calls it "Ask Jesus to Come on Your Heart." And now, I mean, if this doesn't convince you, to fall for the Lord, I don't know what does.
Jesus, please help me. Please come sit on my heart. Take away the pain.
Oh, she plays the song as well as sings, Maynard. An accomplished guitarist.
Woke this morning with an ache in your heart, knowing not where to turn or where to start. Ask Jesus, ask Jesus to come sit on your heart. He'll turn your life around. Ask Jesus, ask Jesus.
Holy fuck! See now,
What is wrong with that girl?
I don't know if this is me, but it's sounding like she's singing "Ask Jesus." Ask Jesus.
Look, this is Sunday. Can you not besmirch in the good name
I'm
of the
not
Jebus?
besmirching
Yeah.
what I'm trying
And
to
my
do here.
home as well.
How very dare you? What I'm trying to do is enlighten Maynard's world here. He's gone to the heartland of Christianity and the Bibles and the Jebuses, and he's come away with nothing. It's our civic duty to try and bring him back into the fold of Jebus's flock and stuff. And here we go.
There's so many out there hurting that knows not where to turn. Turn them to Jesus with all of their concerns. Ask Jesus, ask Jesus to come sit on your heart. He'll turn your life around.
Oh yeah!
Ask Jesus, ask Jesus.
I'm sorry that we have to pause that beautiful "Ask Jesus" song.
I got punched in my ball sack.
You may have heard a yelp of pain there from the Maynard.
That was made of being touched by Jesus.
That's what you get for laughing. Why did I get punished for it?
That was Jebus sitting in Maynard's heart. And just coming on your heart, Maynard. Ask Jesus.
On your chest.
I got punched in my ball sack.
There's people actually starving for something they can't find. Turn them to Jesus. It doesn't cost you a dime. Ask Jesus. Ask Jesus.
You're ruining
to
my
come
Sunday
sit
off.
on your heart.
It's
You have
normal.
ruined my Sunday.
That's not right.
Her name is Norma Lee. I'll post Ask Jesus. Or
I
Ask
think I need
Jesus.
to go back on the loop job.
Yeah.
I'll post that on the radio.
It's like
on
an
the
early Johnny
chat
Cash
group.
recording.
Isn't it really?
Johnny Gash, more like.
I mean, clearly an accomplished
Yeah.
guitar player there.
Bloody hell.
So Maynard, you're glad to be back though. You're away from the sunshine and the heat. You're glad to be back. How do you feel stepping back onto UK soil again?
As soon as I got on the flight to the UK and you just seen everyone's moody face, you're thinking,
It's good to be home.
I'm going to gather when you landed, it was overcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Dreary.
yeah, and
everything's
as usual,
grey.
Yeah, as usual, I didn't sleep a wink from the moment I left Lafayette to Atlanta. Their airport's named Maynard.
Is it really?
High fiving yourselves. You're
Oh, did you handle your passport proudly, Maynard?
I was going through immigration like that. I was fucking delighted. And then Atlanta to Heathrow, didn't sleep a wink on the flight, which I never do.
Okay.
Not a single wink. On the layover from Heathrow to Aberdeen, again, I didn't sleep until, I remember flying over to Aberdeen, you saw the big the quarry.
Yes,
I remember seeing
Rubis,
that.
yes.
Quarry.
Yeah, Ruby
Yes.
Slaw Quarry, and then next thing, boom, boom, boom. Like, what the fuck? I'd fall asleep from Ruby Slaw Quarry to there.
Oh,
How
never
does that
really.
happen? I shit myself when I landed.
So relaxed.
So I remember when I came back to the States,
Yeah.
and when we were there again, it was we were not far from kind of New Jersey kind of way we
Yeah.
were. And it was beaming sunshine the whole time. It was wonderful weather, out in your t-shirt and shorts all the time. It was wonderful. And we came back to the UK. Now, I was only about 12 years old at the
Yeah.
time. When we came back, and we landed in the UK, and then it was train then from kind of Inverness to Thurso. And I remember being excited about getting back home again, but then come off the train, and it was pissing rain and cold and wet, and everything was grey. I'm thinking,
Good to be home.
fucking
You do.
hell.
Good to be home.
You
What
look
am I
forward-
doing here?
You do look forward to coming back, but then you're back in thinking, fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? There's people bringing food in for you every day. So, here, try this, is amazing. And the food there is something else. Tried, what is it, gumbo? That is, proper gumbo.
I'd
Not the
love to
nonsense.
try gumbo.
Not the nonsense you get from the local supermarket. I'm talking about proper stuff.
I like how he still censors himself.
I know.
You know,
Yes,
I
exactly.
don't want to
yeah.
advertise
we'll
for
not drop brand names.
Can you buy gumbo in Aberdeen?
Oh,
Or
you-
like
Yeah,
crap?
you
I don't
can,
know.
but it's nah. You're just like, no, come on, wise up.
Will I share my story about coming back from somewhere foreign?
Oh,
no.
absolutely.
Oh no, wait, that's right. I've never
Because
been
you
on
never
holiday.
go on holiday, do you?
I've been
You
stuck here for
hungry
26
bastard.
years.
I'm like, what else was there? There's this stuff called boudins. Lurch, you need to be cooking this shit.
Boudins.
It's boudin or boudin or something. It's like a big sausage.
Boudin.
Yes,
I've seen that before, but never tried it.
it's just like a steamed sausage, and that's all what it is. But it tastes as Scott would say, taste sense.
I do enjoy a sausage.
It's amazing.
Vicar.
Did you find yourself though, while you were away? Did you find yourself at all missing Aberdeen?
Yeah,
I mean,
did miss it.
obviously not missing. I mean, of course, you
Apart
missed
from
the good
missing
lady.
me.
Yeah,
Of course, you missed the good lady, and of course, Lurch.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ,
Yeah.
who wouldn't?
there is things that you miss.
Hopefully, a fucking sniper wouldn't miss you. You miss,
Get
of
the
course.
fuck out of my house.
Of course, your good lady, you miss her, of course. But
Yeah.
I mean, do you miss much about the city at all when you're away? 'Cause you're away for a while there.
Yeah, it was just short of 7 weeks.
Was it
Sorry,
really?
six and a bit weeks it was.
Okay.
So yeah, you do miss things like normal TV.
Uh-huh.
Like the TV over there, they've got some ridiculous things what come on.
You missed Jeremy Kyle
Yeah.
in Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh,
I'm not
yes.
gonna lie, I fucking love that Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I've never seen that. What
No,
the
my
fuck are you
favourite-
speaking about?
Housewives of Atlanta. That's the ones you need to be
What
watching.
the fuck?
I don't give a fuck. I love that program.
Oh well, next you were saying you watched fucking Towie. And,
No,
and
come
this
on now.
and fucking what's the other one again? Geordie Shore. For
No, I
fuck's sake.
can't watch any of them. But that Real Housewives, I just got sucked into it. I was like, fuck yeah, that's right.
Isn't that just like fucking privileged white women moaning about how
Oh,
the
man.
neighbour's got a better settee than they have, and what someone's dog
it's
shot
just
in the
piss fuck,
garden.
no. Watch the Housewives of Atlanta one. That is funny as fuck.
Right.
I swear down, you will not laugh so much in your life.
I saw one, and it was generally these
Did you need
over
antidepressants after watching
fucking
it?
nearly dead Lurchio because it was all these like super rich housewives because obviously husbands are huge in
Yeah.
oil and blah blah blah, and it's them over manicured, over pedicured, and fucking and
See,
and undershot.
They look awful.
Yeah.
They look fucking terrible.
But the thing is, though,
like big plastic wifeys.
Yeah.
Oh no, thank you,
but
sir.
the TV over there is ridiculous. There was a program, like a 5-part serial program called The Slap, and The Slap. That's all it was.
Is that over there?
Yeah.
So like over here, what would be the premise of this show over here?
The premise of the show over here would be us three, maybe Steev as well, perhaps with love, stand in a circle and slap each other until someone falls down.
See, now I thought
Yeah.
it would be about us three standing in a circle trying on makeup.
Right. Okay. Well,
Slap-
you'd win that one.
Slap over here is makeup.
Right.
No.
And all what it was some bloke slapped his kid. And it was a 5-part series.
A 5-part series.
Yeah. How
of
the
a-
fuck can you spin that? I seen it. I was like, no, that can't be right.
So,
You could make like a sort of multi-million series drama with his early childhood. I would
Oh, you
imagine.
could've-
oh my
I
god,
tell
you
you-
think I fucking mint?
I'd have loved it if my mum would have been there. Fuck, the damn scuff. That's what my mum used to call it.
I should write a
damn
book
scuff.
for fuck's
Aye.
sake.
And she used to ask me-
Really?
She says, you would deserve...
5 years later.
You deserve a damn scuff.
Oh,
Or,
damn.
do you want a damn scuff?
Oh no, I got a damn slap.
I got the damn
You to
slipper.
get a damn slap?
The slipper.
Yeah, the damn
Across
scuff.
the room.
Oh, wait, boomerang slipper.
No, this was like an anvil slipper.
Oh, was it?
It had Acme written on the side of it.
Mind you, your mom's got big feet.
Yeah.
I'm joking, it's lovely. I'm only messing. I love you, Mum.
My mum used to actually send me and my brother to go and get the slipper or the belt. She says, "Oh, you know what's coming, don't you? Go get the slipper or the belt."
Oh, so you had to go and retrieve the device
Yeah,
of
we had
punishment.
to
Go
Go
get
get
your
it from
grandma's
hanging up.
slipper with the fluff on the
Oh,
the
yes.
frill. Here we go. Go, do your worst.
We had to go and get it.
I,
even worse.
There was one time as well I thought was a bit clever and put like a book behind me, down my arse. Walked in, big square ass.
I don't.
Mum walloped it. You heard the book. No, in fact, it was John Moore's catalogue. That's all.
Oh no!
It's meant to be the yellow pages.
John Moore's catalogue. Whack. Mum twigged on. I got 2 across my legs instead.
I used to get beaten by the fucking wardrobe. You know, take out you fat bastard. No. Belt would come
believe it.
off. Trousers and ankles.
Oh, we used to
No,
the belt stayed on the hip.
But even the commercials over there for like, if you've got a headache, it'll be. Are you suffering from headaches? Yeah, head's a bit nippy actually. I'm not feeling too great. Take this tablet, you'll feel great. And that'll be the advert. But then it's like a 40-minute bit afterwards saying, this tablet may give you AIDS, the HIV, the this, that, and the other. And you're like thinking,
Might put you off
Yeah.
something for your life. Yeah,
the
exactly.
side effects are worse than the cure of what it's curing you for. And you're like, what's wrong with these people?
I'll just have the sore head.
Yeah.
I'll stick with the sore head for just now.
It's just funny as fuck.
I mean, to go off track a little bit here as well, of course, speaking about medication,
Yeah.
I mean, in the States, of course, it's big money. You know,
Yeah.
it's, because it's all been it's all privatized and all the medical groups and even your medical care. There's
Yeah.
people I know in the States who, one guy who went for an MRI and got a bill for like $5,000.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Holy
because
shit.
his health or his insurance wouldn't cover certain aspects of it. You know, I mean, I covered most of it, but he's still left. I mean, there's families who've been left, you know, destitute because they can't afford for simple health care, you know, over there as well.
knackered.
Which is, and what amazes me is and for all you Americans out there, is you have Obama saying, right, we're going to have this Obamacare where, you know, somewhat like the NHS, I believe, where you're committed to paying, and you know, you get your cover, and that's fine. And you can't take away our rights, and fucking thanks Obama, and freaking out. Like, well, this is for your fucking benefit.
But
you
you're
know,
not paying any more. You're only paying like
yes,
whatever it was a month. Instead of it paying it to
a private
John's,
company.
yeah, instead of paying John's healthcare company, you're just paying the government.
Exactly.
But they're like,
Yes.
no.
But they freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
You know, it's-
I made the mistake of discussing that. I was like,
Oh, did you?
fuck, I should not open my mouth now.
So
Starting to wish you spoke about Scottish independence.
I
and
know.
stuff.
I know, oh Christ, yeah. But I mean, even like you know, even simple things like if you had to get antidepressants,
Yeah.
you know, in the States, and you're not covered by insurance, then you're paying thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
How much do you think the antidepressants would cost?
I'm not too sure. Well, you could sell yours, of course. You
I
could
know,
sell
I've still
yours
got
on the
some
black market.
left.
Because you, I mean, to segue a little bit here as well, of course, Lurch, that you have come off the old loop jobs.
I had to get rid of them.
You did you?
Well, we'll come to this shortly.
Okay.
'Cause I want to take you on a little sort of magical trip.
Oh, a magical journey of
my
words.
previous week from the last show.
Oh, that's my favorite kind of journey.
Oh, is it?
Okay,
Amazing.
We're not getting ice cream at the end. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Fucking ruined the journey for him now.
I'm trying to think of a suitable kind of mystical journey music here on soundboard, but I haven't got anything handy. But you carry on, sir.
Magic
So,
Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf, maybe.
oh, get fucked. Okay. I'm not searching YouTube for you, sir. So, I mean, Lurch, onto yourself, of course. I mean, you've had a change in life recently, a revelation, if you will.
Is it an epiphany?
An epiphany. You know,
a moment
you've-
of clarity? Is that what the alcoholics call it?
Exactly, because like we said before, of course, Maynard, you were away. Lurch
Yeah.
fell into a funk, you know, became very depressed with himself.
I've always been depressed, but see,
didn't-
Maynard, I was so low.
See, when I came into land, I did see Lurch's head poking out the window, looking up at the planes. Is that you, man? Is that you? Is that you?
Exactly, because even from a couple dozen feet, you can't miss that fucking massive head out of the window.
I like how you set him up for it.
Yeah, I know.
At my expense.
I had to leap on that one.
At my
Sorry.
expense.
How could you not leap on that?
Can I get my tablets over, please?
So Lurchio, I mean, you did hit rock bottom there for a while. You know,
Fucking come back. Yes, we call it
baby, come
TV.
back. That's it. Fucking phoning Maynard. When are you coming home? When are you coming home? That's fucking. He's been miserable, Maynard. Where have you been?
Why is it whenever I take the
Honestly,
piss out of someone?
fuck, man.
Why is it whenever I take the piss out of someone missing someone? It's always an old 90s reggae song.
I know. The thing is, though, while you were away, and quite literally while you're away, you'd come here to do a show, and he'd be sitting with a black cloud, sad sack in the corner. Hello.
I was like a Sim. Do you know when you see the Sims, they've got like a cloud over there?
Yeah.
I was like one of them.
And you'd say, "Oh, how you been?" Fine.
Get the fuck out of my
Get
house.
fucking people.
Why have I got to have the lights on?
I know. That's it. Why do I have to endure laughter in my home? And it became quite soul-sucking, Maynard. We would come here and think, oh my God, what kind of mood's he going to be in today? Oh, he was fucking terrible without you, Maynard. Maynard, never leave again, man.
Probably upset it was like a molehill, and he's made it into a mountain.
No, not in the slightest, honestly. And
Making it all about him now as well, though.
And even then, when you press the button for his doorbell, in the past it would play, a bit of Double G. And then you press the bell. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my fucking hell. What was me?
How long have you been saving these up?
Am I at the wrong door here? Fucking hell.
I'd answer the door like her from Beetlejuice. Black veil.
Black veil and the lazy gloves. Like the fucking 80s movie The Breakfast Club. The fucking lazy gloves. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's you, is it?
It was like the Reverend I Am Jolly, Hello.
Oh, well, I am on some fabulous water.
Well, lovely water. Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
So, now you, like I said, Lurch, you did hit a bit of a slump there. I mean, of course, our listeners didn't really... Some of them kind of grabbed it a little bit, because, you have had a bit of a rough ride lately,
last year was shit.
Last year was pretty shit for you. So you've had a bit of a rough ride, and listeners did pick up on it, but because we forget, though, listeners we forget that they hear our lives. They've been hearing our lives for the last 4 years, so they probably know us better than we know ourselves.
Yeah.
So quite a few of them, give them their dues, and thank you so much, would email in, or yourself and myself, saying,
it's a
pass
boost,
on my
it's a
regards to Lurchio, we know he's down, and blah, blah, and big fan of his, and a lot of support for yourself during your dark phase. But they don't know how
dark phase.
Your dark phase. Have you seen the
Godzilla
Dark
movie.
Crystal, Maynard? When the Skeksis break away from the other bastards and they're all fucking whiny and fucking covered in broken clothes, torn fucking jackets, eating fucking souls of baby things. That was him, right? So, but now that he's reformed again back into one unit, a fucking unit, all right, he's back again out of his funk now that you're back, of course.
Yeah.
So,
I think I'm back down where I started from after that. Thanks.
Because Lurchio, again, depression's... we're not making fun of depression, even though I am...
I am normally up and down all the time.
But
lately, I've just been down.
Yes.
I think for like 26 years of living, you think, well, no, maybe I'll get a break. It's constantly been shit. And the fact that I am getting a break just now, I think that's maybe why I'm down.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thinking there's nothing sort of hanging over me or somebody trying to push me down. You get a chance to sort of reflect. And I've just felt like shit.
Because you have had, more than most, certainly on the show here, you have had a fair litany of shit hit you in the face. Health problems with a good lady, of course. You had family problems. Employee problems, stroke family problems. You've had problems we haven't even talked about on the show before that have all kind of hit you at one time. Now, with most folk, when you get into depression, of course, and we've all we've all been there, but we've all been there, or we've all known folk who've been there, and generally it's a lot of work to get back at that hole, you see. And a lot of work, and it might involve therapy, it might involve, medication, it might involve, just support and love of those around you. Lurchio, though, I think you found a unique way to dig yourself out of said hole.
Well, I did indeed. We'll get to this in a second.
Right.
But because I'm off the medication, and I'm not a drinker.
You're not at all.
I'm really not a drinker. You're a bad influence on me. I never used to drink until I start palling about.
I don't understand what you're saying with these words. What the hell do you mean? Whoa.
You are a bad influence on me, sir.
Fucking whoa.
Totally bad influence.
Well, if you believe your family, maybe, yes, but whoa, fucking whoa. Listen, who was it? It wasn't me that was bringing fucking home brew into the old studio and getting wankered up, you see,
You weren't telling me not to do it, though.
Because it was explosive. That's why. Because you were bringing explosive bottles of home brew into my home.
Well, I'm thinking about home brewing again.
Are you really?
Well, I was thinking ginger beer.
Right.
But instead of sugar, maybe using honey or black treacle.
Oh,
I know.
that sounds wonderful.
I know it does. It sounds fantastic. Well,
Now, see, I'm not a
drinking,
big ginger beer fan, but I could maybe swing towards that.
Oh, but the Lurch's ginger beer was something else.
No,
though.
It was
I'm
well,
sticking away
no.
from ginger beer after my disaster that time. I've been blowing up the kitchen.
That's right.
I can highly recommend kiwi and lime cider just now.
Kiwi and lime cider.
It's the future.
Is it?
Well, it's like 3 of your 5 a day.
What? Even better than fucking toffee apple cider. That I found.
Oh, even better. Well, it's not
Or cola
as,
cube. Have you seen
not
cola
as
cube
good
cider?
as the cola cube cider.
Yes.
seen it.
Okay. Yes.
I enjoy a cola cube. Quick slurp.
Have you got 2 bottles here open beside you, and a pint glass full of a concoction as well?
Well, a pint glass full of whiskey.
Are you not working tomorrow
Well, yeah.
at like 7 in the morning?
6:30.
Half 6. Okay. Well, you carry on, sir.
Well, you see, I'm trying to purge the antidepressants from my system
With alcohol.
a depressant,
Right.
thinking it might counteract like a magnet and just push the shit out of my system.
Because not only are you drinking 2 open bottles of cider theirs individually, you've got a pint glass quite literally full of whiskey and cola, but down to your side there, Maynard, if you look at this bottle here, was it Jim Beam's Devil Cut it's called?
Holy shit.
But
Nine-
look at the percentage of it.
90
90%?
proof.
90%
90 proof. I am not going to lie. This is the smoothest whiskey I've ever tried. I'm not a drinker,
Uh-huh.
but I
Well, you are
enjoy-
now.
Well, I'm fucked now. That's
Uh-huh.
it. I'm on the
Holy
slippery
crap.
slope.
I'm going to try a wee sip of that before I go, actually,
It's
if you don't
shit's
mind.
good.
You know?
But I don't recommend it.
Right.
I'm not sure if it's the tablets or if it's me because I'm not a drinker. But I maybe had a night tremor on Saturday night.
A night tremor.
A night tremor.
Now, do you mean night tremor or night terror?
Oh, both.
Both!
A tremory terror.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Oh no, it's scary.
Right.
I normally sleep either holding a pillow, like cuddling a pillow,
Right.
because it's comfortable.
And you're
It's a
trying to
po-
strangle someone, okay.
Yeah.
Can you not just hold the missus?
Well, I could, but no, she's too warm.
It's too warm.
Too
Oh,
warm.
I've
Pillows
got
are
that
cold.
problem with my
Yeah.
house as well.
Like
but
if you get like even a toe on your leg, the
Yeah.
heat transfers into you, and you go, "Fuck me, I'm roasting."
my missus has punched me before to get me off her. You know, if my arm is resting against her back, she'll get off me, fatty, and I'm kicking the shins or a punch in the nose. You know, and
Or both.
opposite sides of the bed. You know,
Yeah.
there's even a dog in the middle to keep us apart. You know,
The barrier, the little sort of
Bastard
barrier
is.
line.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, either a pillow. It's my arms are normally always outside the quilt,
Right.
but for some reason, maybe because I was drinking,
Uh-huh.
my arms were underneath the quilt.
Right.
So it was about maybe 3 or 4 in the morning,
Okay.
and I vaguely remember the cat was going fucking mental. Now, you know how like if you sort of move a bit of a quilt for a cat?
Oh,
Or just
yes.
A little. If a cat sees something move, he'll go, oh, and start attacking it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think because my hands were underneath and I was maybe fidgeting. I maybe fidgeted while the cat was sleeping on me and he went mental.
Oh, really?
And I maybe thought I was being attacked by a spider
Oh, no.
and freaked the fuck out.
Oh, fucking
Proper-
hell.
He was thrown off the bed. The quilt was thrown off the bed. I was maybe screaming.
Oh, no.
I thought I gave that shit a miss yesterday.
So,
yeah.
so what did I mean, poor Sausage Breath, of course, woken up by you screaming and winging the duvet off her.
I don't think she was fussed really.
Was you not?
She just thought, oh no, this will be another phase he's going through. Oh no.
To be fair, she is a very understanding and long-suffering partner. And suffering, I think, is the main word. I mean, for example, Maynard, I don't know if I mentioned before, or Cammy mentioned it, of course, she has a group that she follows of friends and stuff, and they get together occasionally to do what this group does, you know, and stuff. But they came in this room here, to use this room here, you see, for the group. And now, Lurch, of course, has things in here that are maybe not appropriate for normal folk to be seeing.
like the beads on the door there.
Like, for example, the beads in the door. You
Yeah.
know that if you look over my shoulder right now on the live feed here, there's the bum beads from the old studio are now hanging in the new studio. So, Lurchie, what happened when they came in here with the group of folk?
Well, they had to leave quite quickly. between the Atlas stone balls on the wall
Yes.
and the canvas to your sort of down at your side there.
Oh, yes, of course. I can pull this out and show the camera, which is still one of my favourite things ever. The camera here, I'll just move my mic back a second while you commentate.
Yeah, so they were maybe in here, and between that painting and the Atlas stone sort of love vibrating love beads, yeah, they maybe left them quite quickly.
This is a proper canvas of you. They see me rolling, they hating on the canvas there. It's you naked in a bow tie, surrounded by fucking dildos.
That was my Twitter profile photo for
It
quite a
totally
long
is,
time.
yeah. And it's seriously one of the best pictures I've ever seen in my fucking life. But
I got
mean,
that made in Costco.
Well, I was going to ask you, what was the reaction of the fucking staff when you went in? I want this photograph, please, on a big canvas.
They were sort of laughing to begin with until they realised it was me when I dropped it off. And then he says, "Oh, you'll have to come back in a couple of days for it." I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll come back.
Until we show all the staff.
I came back and it was like a queue to get who was going to serve me.
Oh,
Everybody
no.
wanted to serve me.
Really?
And of course, you're leaving. They have to check your receipt when you leave Costco
Yes.
to make sure you're not sneaking shit out.
Okay.
You maybe had to pick up this canvas and sort of hold it up for people to see. Just checking to make sure it was maybe one canvas and not two.
Okay, yes.
They seemed to think I would be worried. slightly worried by that shit, but no. I have no cares.
See,
I have no
I
qualms.
couldn't buy something like that. I'd be embarrassed as fuck.
Oh, no,
It's
I
bad
would
enough.
totally do that.
I
But
nearly lost a toe to athlete's toe because I was too embarrassed to buy cream for it once. There's no way I could buy something like that.
really? Fucking-
He was getting sick of wiping his ass on the Evening Express because he was too embarrassed to buy toilet paper.
Even toilet paper, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I fucking hate buying that.
Why can't there be vending machines?
Too embarrassed to buy shit tickets. I've heard it all now.
I hate
You know?
shit tickets.
So Lurchy, of course. Now you've been drinking heavily.
Well,
You've been
I had the night tremor.
the night tremor, of course. Where you fucking wing the duvet on the roof. Okay.
Oh, and the cat.
I'm the cat.
Well, I tried to sort of, you know how like when you're depressed, you grow like a big growth, a beard. Apart from a big belly, you grow a big growth as well.
Oh yeah.
Well-
because you can't be fucked shaving anymore.
You can't be fucked.
You
with
can't be
anything.
fucked taking care of yourself. You
No,
know.
no, it's-
You maybe got a cursory hose with a fucking from the sink. You know, for example. But that's about it.
The toothbrush, a bit of soap, and that's about
Yeah,
it.
that's about it.
Nothing too fancy.
Yes.
Well, the bit I'd like, Maynard, you should have seen my beard going.
Fucking hell.
Oh, it was impressive.
It was impressive for a while there. Yes.
So I decided I'm going to take it off.
Very ginger.
And, well, copper,
Okay,
sir. It's copper.
Yeah, it's okay.
Pig blood rouge.
Yeah, that's it. Butcher's block brown.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, I thought, right, I'm going to shave properly for a change. It'd been 3 years since I last shaved with a razor.
With
A wet shave with a
yeah.
razor.
So even just like trimming the cheeks and stuff or the neck, you haven't used a razor for that at all. The
No, it's
clippers.
just an electric sort of beard trimmer.
Okay, right.
So I thought, right, I'm going to have a wet shave. I went into Asda to buy all the paraphernalia.
Yes.
Because it's a fucking big job.
Yeah.
Oh yes, aye.
Cream, razors, after cream balm.
Yep.
Because I remember the reason why I stopped shaving. Look at the state of my neck.
Oh yeah.
Starting-
You're all spotty and fucking rashed up,
The
yeah.
fucking neck is sore.
Yep. You need
So-
to get a soothing balm afterwards, of course.
I,
Yes.
I bought soothing balm.
Okay.
It does not do what it says on the tin.
It does not. No, I've learned that from my
It
cost.
lies. £5. Fucking robbed.
I get the problem when I shave my head. Is I get like red blotches of beer for like, maybe a day afterwards, and I look like I'm fucking like an alien.
Well,
you
it's
know?
fucked up because the hairs at the bottom of your neck like grow down, and the hairs in the rest of your face grow a different orientation.
Yes.
So, oh no, it pisses me the fuck off. Anyway,
Right.
I bought all this shit. I even bought one of that badger fucking tail brushes. Came for.
Oh, for applying the foam.
Yeah.
Oh,
check me
okay.
being a fun
Bloody
see.
hell.
And the razors now.
Can't stick a fistful of fucking Gillette cream, no?
No.
A
I still
brush.
have a fistful, but I've got a brush as well.
Oh, okay.
I'm a baron, don't you know?
Yes, you are.
Can't
Sorry.
be just putting my hands on my face.
Him and Cat, you've been told already.
Get him, Kevin. So, Kevin. He's called Kevin, but I call him Dave. A pretty lady.
Hi, Kim. Pretty lady.
Oh, he's confused. Get
Is
up there,
he?
Cat. Yeah. Well,
Oh, poor Kev. Okay.
I bought the brush.
Was Kev the one that had the emotional problems for a while?
Yeah, Kev was the one that sort of like froze in fear.
Yeah, okay. Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
froze in fear from being sniffed by a dog.
Oh, that's right, yes.
His arse was up the
Kevin.
wall. Oh, I thought he was a
Oh,
goner.
he's giving me a stink eye. Oh,
Until he
no.
gives you the third eye.
Okay.
So I buys all this stuff. Now, see, when I last shaved, it was just like a Mark III you could get.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's like
Still the best razor.
it's like you can get a Dyson Hoover razor.
Yep.
Like a ball swivels neck joint.
Yeah,
that vibrates.
You get, I mean, I tried one of the newer ones, which was that Gillette Fusion Power.
That's what I've
fucking
got.
Got a
Elite,
Fusion.
The one that
and
vibrates.
it's fucking shit.
See,
I went back to the Mark
Yeah.
III, which is still the best.
I
feel.
that one you mentioned just then. It gives the first shave is fucking amazing. The second shave is amazing.
Yeah.
The third shave, it's all right. The fourth shave just fucking rips you to shreds
It
straight
does.
away.
Well, I've had to hide
noticed-
the brush just in case SB uses it.
Oh, why would
For
you
like-
use the brush?
Women always do. No, the razor.
Oh, oh yes, the razor. Yes, of
You
course.
see a good razor line about, oh,
Yeah.
Because they buy those yellow ones, the ones with
The
the yellow
pink ones
handles, and
and-
the pink ones, the throwaway ones. that they can use twice and it's fucked.
Yeah, it sits
And
on
then
the
they're
side
like,
of the bath forever.
Yes, exactly. And it builds up, and then of course they're like, "Oh, my razor's not working properly.
Oh, here's
I'll
a
just
mark."
use his." You know.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great! Come get with that. Ding ding. From now on, I'm using his. And of course,
Yeah.
your face is ah.
Use yours to go, oh, look, we had silky smooth. Or maybe do the door frames as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, what Skernstein sorted? Just scrape.
Look, it's got a chewing gum in the carpet. Scrape, scrape.
I hope to fuck she's listening to this because we had an argument about this last night as well.
Oh, did you really? Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, I've not enough razors. I've got my legs are hairy." I was like, "Listen, Chewbacca, that's not my problem." She fucking.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa, it's well known he's been
no.
back a week.
Exactly.
I was
yeah,
like, "Listen,
fucking
come
hell.
on now." She goes, "Oh, but can I not use your razor?" No, you go to the shop and you buy some.
Yes.
End of. You're not using my
No,
one.
no. Oh, but I'll change the heads. But you won't change
No.
the heads. You'll change the heads the first time. Then you're like, oh, fuck that. I can't be arsed changing heads. And
Fuck.
you'll use my head. And then my face is all fucked with your rashy, leggy bastard fucking face.
Fuck me, have you seen the price of the heads?
Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
More expensive
Well,
than the razors.
That's why I've stopped using the Gillette Fusion Power XL Turbo
£17
Mark
for
III Diesel
three.
XRI fucking X, because exactly for three of these things, like you're damn near getting a mortgage again.
Yeah.
So I've gone back to the Mac 3s, which are fine. Okay, they're a bit dear, but they're not as dear as the fucking newer ones. And you still get a great cut from these bad boys. Don't buy the ones with the fucking protectors. You know I think it's the Wilkinson Sword ones. You get the bars that go down the way. They're supposed to protect you from getting cut so often. Because if you have a beard or long facial hair, the hair just gets caught in those bars and rips out rather than shaves off.
And then you end up cutting yourself because you go, ow!
Exactly. Fuck
They're
that
liars.
noise. They're liars.
The worst ones are them disposable ones that you get.
Uh-huh.
When you try shaving one of them, it's just like you might as well just splash your face.
Well,
Spoon.
you see,
And don't use those on your genitalia.
well, you
Oh.
see,
Oh.
I enjoy,
Oh, no.
I enjoy a cheap throwaway 17p disposable razor on the old sausage.
Oh, well, you don't.
Oh,
No.
Dry as well.
Oh!
Dry as because it just comes, it just goes. Right?
Who are you, the fucking dude from Predator? You know?
It just cuts them away, right?
Oh, no.
But now,
That's
as
not
I
right.
said, I had
That's not
a
right.
I had a shave with one of these Fusion high tech sort of Street Fighter 2 Turbo
Yes.
XL 64 ones, right?
Yes, Double
Version
Dragon.
2. Fucking hell! I did the face and I thought, oh, it's quite nice. That I felt the neck going a bit. And I'm like, no, it's a bit chafy.
Uh-huh.
So I put my cream on and I thought, well, I might as well tidy up the old sort of clacker bag.
Meat and two veg.
Yeah,
clacker
might as
bag,
well tidy it
yes.
up because it's. Of course, I've been depressed.
Yes.
Not been as sexually
I
active as
bet
I'd
you
like to be.
overgrown.
Yeah. It was like 3/4 acres of brambles.
Right.
The
Okay.
bugger was growing wild.
Like a wild bird nest.
Pretty much.
Yes.
So I'll give it a tidy up. Now, I used it. I shaved the scrotum.
Uh-huh.
I even used the foam. I lathered up.
Do you give the scrotum a wee pull out?
I did. Well, no. I left the the sausage,
Toodle,
the
okay.
mutton dagger, and
Right.
it sort of the testicles sort of fill the sack.
But then
Then it makes it easier for shaving on.
But the testicles then kind of like hang down a bit though, and then you've got that kind of groove.
Sorry,
with
I'm
the
not as
skin.
old as you. Mine's have not been affected with gravity as much as yours.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But before I used to you could pull it and it would look like a flying squirrel when it's flying.
That's right, yeah.
You could come like all the way out to here and go, holy shit. I never liked that because he knows. He
You
knows.
almost cover a fucking king size bed with them. Like,
You
yeah.
could cover the sink with it.
Yes.
But the thing is,
Like
you get
a
like
flying squirrel.
you get the lip. How are you supposed to do the lip?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Good
And
point.
I always get scared about doing that.
In
So
case you nick the lip.
no.
Oh.
So a good shave, smooth shave, and it's looking quite nice.
Right.
I look in the mirror and I'm right, okay. So
Got a wee Mohican in there too, you know.
cleaning up the sink, and then I had a look, and do you know in films when like somebody who's not supposed to get shot gets shot and they're wearing white,
Yes.
like you'll hear a gunshot go bang, and the person will look shocked, and then all of a sudden just this big sea of red will appear on their shirt.
You'll get the hero saying, "Oh, missed me." Looks behind.
His
The
missus
wife
has
is
got it.
clutching her
Yeah.
fucking chest.
And
Yes.
it's just like
Wiped out.
the t-shirt's
Yes.
like glowing red. Well, that was maybe my ball sack.
Oh no! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
This is why I enjoy a cheap razor.
And of course, you do enjoy a fucking tighty whitey.
I
know?
do. Well, I've got like Cookie Monster ones on today.
Okay.
There's nothing apart from like a nice shave. There's nothing better than buying new socks and
Right.
buying new knickers.
Oh, new punts.
Here's
Aye.
me.
Yeah, I must admit, I do like.
enjoy.
I
yeah.
do enjoy a new pair of pants.
I've spent the guts of like 20 plus years trying to find the ideal punts. Because you know I'm a man of a sizable size, and it's hard to get pants that fit comfortably. And for years I've settled for the Asda kind
This
of
is
cheap,
because your junk is so
massive.
exact.
Thanks.
It's nothing to do with the gun.
No, not in the slightest at all. How dare you, sir? The jumping's got nothing to do with it at all. Did you know that the fucking is getting past the fit comfortably and not right up into the thigh and the crotch and stuff? I found them.
Yeah.
Maynard. The old mother-in-law bought me a lovely pair.
She knitted you a pair.
Yeah, crocheted from her own chest here.
Y fronts.
No, no boxers. But
I'm waiting for him to say like pantaloons or
they're,
something.
they're from a
Speedo.
they're
Just holds it all together, Maynard.
they're from a very elite kind of shop. You know what? Well, we're going to wait. Sparks
Pampers.
Spanks and Mingers. You know, wonderful fucking pants. I can do lunges and everything else. You know,
He's living out in the country now. He's wearing Marks and Spencer's pants.
Exactly.
Sparks
You've
and Mingers.
changed.
How fucking? Of course I am. Marks. Yes, Marky's pants.
Whatever
Oh!
happened to the 5-pack from Tesco?
Get
before?
fucked. Because they last you about 3 days before your crotch eats through them.
How you
And the next thing you know, you're fucking free balling. You know, no.
That's called a vent hole.
A vent
that's
horizon, more
part-
like. Have you seen my crotch?
That's
Holy
part
shit.
that, well,
I don't know how the fucking roof. Oh, don't be flashing that thing at me.
I've got a hole in the jeans. I noticed that today.
So I've just noticed as well.
That's all right.
Oh, come on now, you
it's a
horrible.
vent hole.
Event horizon.
You've got to
You're
have
with me
good
now.
pants.
You look at it, you go blind. I'm possessed by demons. Exactly.
You got to have good pants, though. Has
You've
to
got
be
to have
good
good
pants.
See, Asda do a thing where you get 3 pairs for £10, but I had a Batman pair on yesterday.
Oh, yes.
I've got
yes.
Cookie Monster on today, and tomorrow I will be wearing Pac-Man.
Oh, good choice. See, I bought the same kind of pack, and I believe I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I got Beavis and Butthead, and I got Star Wars. But have you heard the latest news?
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Speaking of, I've just been reminded as we speak, but Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is it not Hero Turtles over here?
Ninja is now seemingly. It was Hero back in the 80s when it was still, you can't say Ninja in the UK, but it's Ninja. But, of course, they still have the comic book on the go in the States. And the comic book version has just killed off one of the turtles.
Really? No. Sorry, hashtag spoilers.
Hashtag spoilers. Bebop and Rocksteady, of course, the two minions, the Rhino dude and the Warthog dude, they basically get... now, do you want to know which one it is? It's dead.
No.
Are you sure?
Maynard, do you want to know?
Do you want to know which one's dead now?
I used to always read
Or
cartoons
possibly
and-
dead. I think he's dead.
Yeah, I stopped reading cartoons when I discovered the joys of vagina. So yeah, you can tell me. No problem.
Oh, okay.
Give me some of that.
Oh, Maynard. Donatello.
Yeah?
Has the purple mask one. They get him on the ground, they smash in his shell with hammers.
Oh, no. I was waiting for you to say
And
that
he's
put him on his back.
breed. Oh, put him on his back.
Put him on his back,
feet
he's
again.
fucked.
He's fucked. I think he's
back.
I think he's breed. I think he's dead.
He'll be back. There'll be some shredder will be like, "Oh fuck's sake, you fucked up here, lads. It's supposed to be 4 of them. What are you doing?"
Let me put you in my Lazarus
Yeah.
pit. Yeah, a la fucking DC.
And they'll be like, "Oh fuck, I'm back." It's like, what's
Fuck,
this
I'm
shit
back.
about
Could you not
Superman?
could you
Superman
not just
versus
run
Batman?
away? Like what happened to a family member's turtle?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
I had a family member who had a turtle,
oh, you did, didn't you? Yes.
and this turtle ran away.
Oh, that's right.
Ran away. No,
Ran away.
Ran away.
Ah, I see what you did.
Ran away. Had an asterisk beside it. But and then
Ah.
then there was a couple of sort of empty paragraphs, and then there was another asterisk that said he was placed in a bucket with a brick on top of him for 12 hours. Yeah, I know. That's horrible. I was never able to look at my granda the same way again. You horrible bastard.
That's right.
A certain family member believed this till he was
That's
34.
right.
And this certain family member maybe had an emotional breakdown whilst learning his turtle did not run away, but was drowned.
He was drowned with a bucket over it. It was in water and a fucking
12
ring.
hours.
Yep.
Because he turned its
12
neck
hours.
upside down because he thought it wanted to see the sun.
Oh, no, I didn't.
That's not right.
Speaking of the sun, I was like Lopan.
That's right.
I was like Lopan
Ah.
from fucking the Big Trouble in Little China on Friday
Were you?
from looking at the solar eclipse.
Were you?
I was.
Do you know what? I was working the night before,
Yeah.
so I didn't get to bed until 7 in the morning. So there was no way I was
You
getting
finished,
back up.
finished at 8:30.
Yeah. There was no way I was getting back up again at 9 o'clock or 9:30 to go see the eclipse. But I part of me thought I'll get up especially for the eclipse so that I can have a wank. You know, because if you look at the eclipse, you always think, you know, if I look at the eclipse and do something kind of monumental. Because all these superheroes
If
do
you
something.
look at the eclipse, you can't see shit.
Can you? Well,
Yeah.
I maybe shortchanged the motherfucker on Friday,
did you?
and not on purpose.
Because because my thinking is look at all these fucking superhero origin stories. Oh, I was doing this and then zap. I was doing this and zap. I'm thinking, well, if you have a wank during the eclipse, you might get a zap and become, oh, look at me, I'm Wanker Man.
Yeah.
You know, I can defeat evil with my penis.
See,
I mean, who
he
knows?
would just be in like
Captain
a real,
Tugger.
it would be like a really
Captain Tug.
bad Captain Banana Man suit you would
Oh,
wear.
really bad. Banned from kids' parties. Absolutely.
Making balloon animals.
Watch me open doors with my raging boner.
Making balloon animals. Oh, no. Oh, come
Defeating
on now.
criminals with his shiny forehead.
Can you tell what it is yet? Dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard. Okay, well,
Well,
actually,
Friday, the solar eclipse on Friday though.
Yes.
I thought I'm gonna have a look. It was like looking at. It's like when you're out with your missus and you're trying to have like a sly look at a lassie's arse.
oh yes.
You're trying to look at the sun.
Not that I ever do that at all.
No, not at all.
No.
No, men don't do that.
Never side looked out. No, behave yourself.
Ladies,
Lurch.
if
How
you
dare do
suspect
yourself.
he's doing that and he tells you no, he's telling the truth.
In fact, Maynard right now nearly punched me in the face for accusing, well, even looking at him directly for doing that.
Exactly.
I know. I noticed
No,
Maynard's
no.
arse and his denims when he come in though.
Exactly.
Cracking pair of
Oh, I know.
Levi's he's got on.
Oh, pretty kindly.
What about my skinny fit there, Maynard? Eh?
Oh, you know.
Or was that too many American breakfasts? You know?
I think it is, to be fair. Like,
Join the gang. So sorry, you were saying, so there you are, eclipse.
Stood at the door of the shop and I was just sort of like, trying to look out the side of my eyes.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh.
But it honestly, they said there was an eclipse when I was young.
Yes.
I remember there was an eclipse because I watched the eclipse and I went in and watched Total Recall for the first time.
Oh, okay.
That's something that you never forget.
Yes.
Watching Total Recall.
Total Recall those time, yes.
3 boobies.
Yes.
It's the future.
that's a bit everyone remembers about Total Recall.
And
Three
the boy
boobs.
with the fucking hand. I got 5 kids to feed.
Wasn't there 3 boobies in the new one as well?
Yeah,
Remember
there was.
with-
I turned that piece of shit off.
I quite liked it.
I
No,
didn't mind it. I thought it was all right.
no, I
Yeah.
couldn't handle it. It was getting because it's a film that you know.
Yeah.
And there was no Sharon Stone boobies to start with.
But
so
then-
I had to put it off.
But then I watched it because the premise thing was it was based not on the original film,
But the book.
but the book.
Yeah.
So that's why I thought, well, okay, I can watch this because it's not going to.
No Paul Verhoeven.
Well,
So there's no gratuitous violence or boobies.
Or boobies, yeah.
No, I thought it was decent. I liked it.
I quite liked it. Yes, it's part of my collection.
That's part of mine, but it sits at the bottom,
Does it all?
covered in dust and not in the case. I would put you back in your case if I liked you.
So you've been at the door.
At the door, I was
eclipse.
having a sly look at the eclipse, but I remember when I was young, they said this will be like the last eclipse forever. So you need to watch it. I remember you would get like a box of like Frosties or Cocoa Pops or Sugar Puffs or cornflakes.
Yes.
And you could make out of the box, you could fold it down and make it into like an eclipse viewing machine.
Okay, right.
So I was just trying to sort of through the eyes and the fingers.
Oh,
looking up at the sun. This will work better. I won't go blind.
Squinting through your fingers.
I
Okay.
did. Oh no, honestly, I was like Lopan
Uh,
when his eyes explode.
oh.
Then I go, holy shit! I couldn't see worth a fuck. It was like somebody had thrown a flashbang in Modern Warfare.
Uh-huh.
My ears were ringing for some reason. So, the thing was though, I was watching the Three Stooges.
Uh-huh.
I had the Three Stooges box set on all day.
Oh, wonderful.
I couldn't enjoy it because I couldn't see properly. I
Oh,
kept seeing
no.
splodges on the TV. I kept seeing like sort of like half moon splodges on the TV. It was oh shit.
I do love that whenever you visit Lurch's shop, that the TV behind the counter is always in itself an adventure.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're going to see.
don't know
It
what you'll
might
see
be a
on there.
Lurch advert. It might be Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah.
It might be, like you said, the Three Stooges marathon. It might be DHB videos.
Yeah.
It depends whatever kind of mood he's in.
I
you
seen
know?
that film you were in, like, was it Death Race or something like that?
Death List.
Yeah, Death
Did
List.
you have that playing in the goddamn shop?
I remember I had Deathless playing in the shop.
Uh-huh.
You come in.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, fuck,
You,
sweet
you
Ted,
you come in with a Phrase.
Uh-huh.
Pink came in with his lady friend.
Uh-huh.
And then you come
Yeah, I
in.
came in as well.
Everybody was in the shop and we're
Yeah.
all watching your crowning moment. Crowning, sorry. taking
The
the bridge.
fight scene.
crowning moment.
Yes,
I got
the-
there in the end.
Yes, the wonderful fight scene. Never fucking watch that film again, folks. I do appreciate
Maynard, I put it back in its box.
Yeah.
That's a,
Oh, it's a back in the box job,
it's
is
a
it?
back in the box kind of guy.
Holy
That's a good film,
shit
like.
balls.
Yeah, no, it's a piece of shit, man.
I'm surprised we never got snapped up by that bloke.
Yeah.
I've said
I
it before. I'm like Aberdeen's Wesley Snipes. Easy.
I still think that.
I tried to get a hold of him
Did you really?
because I was like, there's a Tilly Butcher poster here.
Yes.
I was looking to get Death List and the bottom one, and I tried to get a hold of him,
Right.
but no,
Oh, really?
No, it's just like a sort of trail that leads to nowhere.
Oh.
And then you try again, it's like another trail that leads to nowhere.
Because I'm pretty sure I heard, he'd gone to the Hollywood or the US to film a film over there, from what I gather. Yeah,
Apparently he's
seemingly.
doing a film with Mickey Rourke.
Allegedly, yeah, so I heard. But
All his films seem to be the same. Just minus you now. So,
minus me, of course.
so
now,
now,
yes.
now there's no reason to watch them.
I was clearly the worst link in the whole fucking film. I'm
Dropped.
quite
Everybody
proud of
else.
that. Quite proud of that.
See, you had a pair of jeans on like this when you were doing it.
I did. I torn right up the fucking crotch as well. You'll see that in the film if you watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all.
It's funny as fuck.
It's
isn't it?
funny as fuck, exactly. I've kind of lost track entirely. where
Well,
we
I
were there.
shaved, and I was bleeding.
Oh, right. Okay, so we're going back to bleeding again.
I nearly bled to death. I nearly
Yes.
died.
Because generally, you find a cut on the genitalias.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of time to kind of,
Well,
stop
but
bleeding.
it was fine when I shaved, but it was obviously one of those where it just sort of slowly weeped through because I cleaned up all the hairs out the sink, and it just like slowly weeped through. And I fuck.
Yeah.
So I gave it a wash with some hot water, and I need to sort of cauterize the wounds.
Right.
Maybe not the best idea I've ever had, but aftershave.
Oh, no. No, you didn't.
Well, it's been 3 years since I shaved,
Oh.
so I kind of forgot that aftershave nips like fuck.
Like
Holy
fuck.
shit.
Absolutely.
And see on your ball bag.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Right.
I nearly passed out.
Jesus H.
I'd have a sit down. I
Ah.
was sitting on the end of the bath just going,
That's not right.
Oh, no.
oh no, awful. So, Lurch's life lesson,
Right.
tip number 327. If you ever cut your bollocks, don't put aftershave on them.
Don't have to shave on, okay.
Why would you even do that?
I know. What kind of idiot puts off?
Well, hello.
Clearly. Yes,
Hello.
hello, yes.
I'm sure they smell awesome, but
Oh, yeah.
Listen, guys, before we carry on, I do have to make a mention about some of our more recent shows. Now, Maynard, you've missed these, but we've been doing a thing called Let's Call John, where each show we call some round numbers, and each week we add gifts to a prize box. As you can see here, the mystery box. Now,
Maynard, it all went pear-shaped a couple of weeks ago.
we've added lots of things to this box. Eventually, the premise being was we'd phone a number, normally like a local business. We'd ask for John.
Yeah.
If we'd got a John,
Sorry, can I just interrupt here?
right?
I'm sorry. I know we're not supposed to check phones whilst broadcasting,
Okay,
but last week I made sausages with beef Space Raiders through them.
yes,
This week thought I need to top myself.
Uh-huh.
I need to do one better.
right,
I made chicken sausages
right,
with bacon oinks through them,
right.
Yeah.
which is
That's
a
right.
bacon flavoured crisp.
yep, I
Yes.
purchased some yesterday. Damn
Oh, did
decent.
you really? Okay.
Now, I have just had a message from someone saying, "These look lovely. Are they
Oh,
lean as I am dealing with Slimming World?"
Lurchio, can you phone them?
No, I can't.
Oh,
There's no number, but it's a sausage with crisps through it. Do you honestly think they are going to be lean?
are they fucking lean?
And this
Holy
Slimming World
shit.
stuff pisses me off.
Yep.
Just eat 2 instead of 5.
Exactly.
Send free
And
sausages.
have it with diet chips, which
Yeah.
is baked
Yes.
potatoes. Do not have it with fried chips, and you will be fine. And do not. Honestly,
Holy shit.
sorry interrupting.
No,
Food.
not at all,
Fuck
not
up
at
the
all.
show entirely.
That's wonderful.
I need it.
It's worth
Pass
it.
with tablets.
Positive. No. So we've so of course this section called Let's Call John has been a success. Folk have really enjoyed it. You see, us calling these numbers, not get a John. We finally hit a winner though a couple of weeks ago there, and the mystery box was pretty packed. And the winner, I believe, has now got his goodies.
He did. He
from
got his
yourself.
big, massive black cock lollipop.
That's right. Yes.
He
One
got
that
his.
Maynard refused to lick during a show in the old studio.
Oh, he was so excited.
Yep. So
with
he's
his
got his
little
goodies.
Amish beard.
Yes,
He's got a
exactly.
neck beard.
But there was some
He
concerns
can
about
throw up a
the,
barn not handy, Maynard.
there was some concerns about the final call. I mean, Lurch, of course, you were here for that when we got a bit carried away.
By we, you mean you, sir.
Possibly, yes.
Mr.
And
Taylor threatened to kill someone.
when
Maynard.
we got the John, there might have been not death threats, but certainly
A threat against somebody's body.
a threat against somebody's body.
DH, I believe it's called over here.
And at the time, I thought it might have been a humorous kind of endeavour, but
Quick, will I
on hearing back,
will I replay it for Maynard? Will
Go
I
for it.
paraphrase? somebody, we phoned a number. Mr. Taylor was, of course, speaking.
Yes.
Your Honour. Your ownership, Mr. Maynard.
Yes.
In fact, do you know what?
This is Maynard's Law.
In fact, this could qualify for Maynard's Law, I think.
Order! Order! Silence in court! This is Maynard's Law!
So, Maynard, Lurch is going to present the case for the prosecution, and I will present the case for the defence.
Right.
You realise you
right.
could be officially the first one of us to go in.
Oh,
I
shit.
never went in, remember?
Oh, you didn't, did you, you bastard?
I maybe bribed my way out.
That's right, so you did, okay.
So your lordship,
Oh,
Mr. Maynard,
Yes.
I put it to you, sir, that Mr. Taylor, on the night of question of March the 5th, 2015, perhaps phoned the Butcher's Arms bar, where Lurch
Not the Butcher's Arms.
The Butcher's Arms,
the Butcher's Arms.
because Mr. Lurchy Purchy maybe knows that the owner is called John. So,
I was set up. In his own words, I was set up.
Mr. Maynard, can you
that
strike
pub a little bit tasty?
Eh? Oh, a little bit tasty.
It's a little bit tasty.
A
that
little
pub.
bit. Can you ask him to shut the fuck up?
I'm-
bang your gavel.
I'm just giving you some background music here. That's all I'm doing. Okay, you carry on.
Well, on the night in question, sir, Mr. Taylor may be asked to speak to a John. He was then passed on to a John. John may answered the phone, and they Taylor may be said to they John, John, you wife shagging bastard, I'm going to come down there and cut your cock off her. So, well, I'm only paraphrasing, sir. I've tried to put it to the back of my mind, Maynard. He maybe reeled off this tirade of abuse and insults to the point where he finished. It went silent, and then John said, some fuckers just threatened to kill me on the phone.
Yeah.
To which Mr. Taylor maybe dumped his arse in fear and hung up quite quick. To which, well, see now, something happened the following week, which I can neither confirm or deny. I have no details about. And thank you, sir. Thank you, your lordship. I'm stepping down from the stand.
Yes.
Okay, in my defence, Maynard. Sorry.
I don't remember asking you to speak yet, Mr. Taylor.
Had that.
Mr. Taylor, you may now put your prosecution forward.
Thank you, Your Honour. In my defence, bearing in mind before this phone call, we'd had several unsuccessful calls for a John. Even on that night, there'd been the week before there'd been 2 phone calls that both failed to connect. No answer. The section died in its arse. Getting a little bit frustrated, Maynard, a little bit, on edge. That same night, this music's off-putting, by the way. I'm going to put it right off right now. It didn't work as well as planned to be.
See, he knows his case is shit, so he's blaming things.
No, it's not at all. It's very strong, very strong. So, bearing in mind, we'd had 2 failed, in fact 3, I think, failed
I went
calls.
6, to be fair.
About 6 failed calls, and of course you're thinking, but the listeners demand justice. You see, they demand a finality to things.
What happened was,
And-
Maynard, this box was breaming.
Breaming, and
He was worried about postage costs.
Yes, a little bit. That I think the concern was I thought there's no payoff here for our poor listeners. I was getting a little bit, and now again, this is part of my defence. I was getting somewhat agitated. I was getting concerned because I thought I'm letting the listeners down here.
Never bothered him before.
How dare you? How fucking dare you? Listener pleasure is my prime concern, Lurchio.
It's his prime objective.
Prime objective. Apart from some cunts out there, cat's horns. So, bearing in mind, we finally get a John. Now, again, in my defence, now I'm using as part of my defence here my mental state at the time.
You've done this before, have you?
I have not.
Haven't you given a defence to prosecution?
Maybe. My mental state at the time was unhinged, Maynard. See, I was around people.
Were you depressed like?
No, but I was around people who were fucking depressing. You see, so keep that in mind as part of the case.
Yes.
Around people who are fucking depressed. I'm fucking depressed. I'm fucking depressed. So that gels into you too when you're in that environment. You see, I'm also around a man with a misshapen head and a propensity towards insults, i.e. Dr. Love, who is just berating me with insults, combined by Lurch Monster, who and is also insult. But bear in mind, Maynard, that Lurchio with depression is nastier. The insults are more cutting, It's more personal, Maynard.
He means they're more quick, and there's quite a lot of them together.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't space them out. I just give them all in one
It's
go.
a barrage, Maynard. He's got the same problem as his brother. The more miserable they are, the more hurtful they get. You see? Just a fucking barrage, Maynard. And I was caught in a corner. I've got no comeback for this shit. And I'm thinking, wait, I've got to make this pay off. We get a John. Scott suddenly is elated, is excited.
But he
my
never
God.
knew what to do because he had a
I
John.
didn't know what to do. I had a whole plan in my mind for a funny story but then it went, you bastard, you! What's up, Johnny? Fucking wife shagging. I lost control, Maynard. Lost control, and said things that were, and I'm completely repentant for. I will stand there in front of your good self,
Yes.
and your jury of one, and say, I hold up my hands. I went too far. And I call upon your good self, Maynard, to be lenient. Bearing in mind, of course, my complete honesty here. That I'm bearing my soul, if need be, my penis, whatever swings your lordship. To get this no guilty vote, Maynard, I hand it to your good self.
Judge, before you pass sentence,
The defence rests.
Can I maybe tell you that I maybe jumped on this with both hands and feet?
Well, sorry, before I do fully rest, in fact, can I just say, actually, yes, again in my defence, right? Bearing in mind how beat down I was by depression and by attack by Dr. Love, is bearing in mind, we've hung up the call now, you see, and I'm a little bit on edge. I'm like, I've maybe gone too far there. Then, of course, the phone rings, an unknown number.
Skype phone.
And I'm thinking, shit, the boy's calling back. I shit my pants. If you watch the video, Maynard, you'll see this. There's a point where you see my face drop. I've shit my pants almost. Turns out, it's a man not far to your right-hand side who's secretly dialed the Skype number on his phone and hit call, you see. So again...
It gets one of them.
Oh, no fist bumps! No fist bumps, because Maynard, parcel as you are, that's provocation. You see, provocation after the fact that I'm trying to put across to you.
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job here?
No, not in the slightest, sir.
And your lordship.
Your honour, your lordship, your manner.
I maybe jumped on it again afterwards as well. Last week, 2 weeks ago, he was maybe celebrating his 40th birthday, turning the big 4-0.
Big 4-0, Maynard.
I thought he only had another couple of pounds to go, but anyway, he was maybe away up north, way back to his nest where he came from.
Away back to the coven.
Yes,
that's it.
He maybe went away, and I maybe thought, I'm going to fuck with this cunt. I maybe went round his house and put a...
If I can just... objection, Your Honour. Can I just...
Objection to his objection,
Objection to that objectionable bastard, exactly. That objectionable fucker there. Is, bearing in mind, this is only one part of a fucking career he's made of attacking me, on the show and off the show.
I am taking notes.
Again, just purely for the judge's reference as well. Bearing in mind, this is a man who has sent shit to my home. Just keep that in mind. Carry on, sir. I apologise.
Can you have that stricken from the record, please, sir?
No.
Can you have him held in contempt of court?
Silence.
So anyway, I maybe went to his home with a sort of made-up little note saying that a police officer was here. Can you please contact me? Officer Johnny Davidson.
He came to my fucking home.
I posted this through his door. I gave him a number, 01224 480 249, the shop number. I posted through his door. I said, please contact me on Tuesday morning, as soon as possible.
Knowing fine well I was back on the Monday. Sorry, on the Sunday, I apologise.
So, giving him enough time to stew. And I maybe also, I can neither confirm nor deny this, actually, on the Monday, I maybe went to the local police station and stood outside and took a selfie of me and the police station in the background. But with me, looking shit scared.
Looking distraught.
Like I've been brought in for questioning.
So, Maynard, again, Your Honour,
And I sentenced to him.
Moneymaker Highness, is, bear in mind, is I'm in turmoil now. Even though I've looked at the form and it says J. Davidson, I don't think about Johnny Davidson. I'm in torn, you see. And then with the selfie, but it gets worse though. This bastard.
I maybe phoned him as well. I maybe phoned the Skype number and left a message with my tweaked Audacity voice claiming to be an officer needing to speak to him about a serious matter that occurred on Thursday, the 5th of March, 2015, involving himself.
Yes, yes. So, again, bear in mind, he's setting up me. You know, this is what I call emotional turmoil, mental anguish
Get
that
him
I'm
with three,
pleading
Maynard, get
here,
him with three.
Your Honour, Your Highness, Majesty, is that. You know, he's come out from all angles. I'm a bag of turmoil and rage now. I've got to spend 2 days waiting to make that phone call. You know, thinking shit. I make the phone call. Maynard, I sit with the phone. I'm a glass of water to calm my nerves, and I make the phone call. Beep 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 beep, and it rings. It picks up, and you hear this.
Hello, Tilly Butcher. And then I heard silence.
He gave me the fucking shop number, Maynard. He gave me the fucking shop number.
I maybe heard silence, an exasperated, annoyed sigh.
Stroke fart.
And then the words, "You're a fucking arsehole," and the phone being slammed down quite quickly.
You're a fucking arsehole. I'm going to cut your throat.
Yeah, I believe that was the words. Yes,
I did admittedly make that threat, Your Highness, Your Majesty, and Your Honour. I made that, but bear in mind, anguish.
So I think that threat sort of justifies what I did, because that was worse, obviously.
So Maynard, of course, we do turn to yourself now. You know, you have the evidence on both sides. It's entirely because, in fact, no. What I'll do is,
Your Lordship, if you would like to just reach up there onto the second shelf down and maybe sort of help yourself. There's a couple of bits of paper on the left there. You know, maybe a couple of maybe wadges of cash, a couple of maybe a £87 bar in note.
Yes, I noticed that, you sneaky bastard. Also, Maynard, I do have to submit some more evidence. Of course, we have had a couple of emails from listeners regarding said incident that I do feel needs to be submitted down to evidence. Again, not looking good for me, but I think you need to have all the facts. Dear Dockhouse Studios, my daughter listens to your show and she is 15. I normally don't mind that she does, and as she is pretty clever and can make up her own mind when it comes to important things in her life. But I've had to ban her from listening to any more of your shows after hearing you call a man and threaten him with assault. My daughter explained to me what this was in context of the show, but I still find it amazing that you can get away with something like this in the name of humour and jokes. So I will no longer allow her to hear your show in my home. I hope that this strikes a chord with you and helps you prevent losing more listeners through your abhorrent behaviour. As a proud mother, I can't imagine your mother being proud of what you're doing on that show. With regards, Kathleen Simpson. So there's that one. We do have a second one, though, which is it's not quite as well written, but I'll try and read it as it's supposed to be.
Is the punctuation key on their phone broken?
Well, some words are single letters, that kind of thing as well.
No, not that one.
But I'll try and read it as normal as I can. Wow, you fuckers really crossed the line with that John thing you were doing. I thought it was funny, but then it wasn't. And now I hope that you lose your show and that someone threatens you because that's stupid what you did, and you should be knowing what it feels like doing something that stupid to you. Quit the show, Scott. You have gone too far, and I am wanting someone else to be on the show except for you now after that. And I'm not giving you my name because you'll just read it out on the show, and people will look for me and find me on Facebook, and it'll be idiots that will attack me, then so no name. Emailed from rob833 at dundeecity.gov.uk. So Maynard, you do have, of course, again, a broader reach of opinion there regarding the whole incident. How do you plead? We are planning to reignite the Let's Call Johns. It's having a wee rest. I do have some more items to put into the box for future shows, but for now it's having a wee brief rest. So yeah, Maynard, over to your good self.
Well,
Please be kind.
So you phoned on the date and made a threatening phone call.
Well,
It's like your mum. It's like your mum sort of shouting at you, getting ready.
It kind of is. It's that
And
calm before the storm.
Not just on that date, you later phoned and threatened a Mr. Lurchy Perchy Piece of Face.
I can't say I threatened anybody
and
called Piece of
you
Face.
threatened him again, so therefore you threatened not just once but twice.
You threatened your fine purveyor of chili and tequila ribs. If I am dead, who makes the chili and tequila sauce?
Oh, don't throw that in the mix, you horrible shitbag bastard, you.
Well,
I do ask you to consider the emotional turmoil.
I
Sorry.
consider nothing, Taylor.
I apologise.
In fact, you've taken it
Shut
too
your
far.
dirty whore mouth.
I don't remember asking him to speak then, Lurchy Perchy Piece of Face to you.
No.
I don't remember asking you to speak either. Well, it's quite abhorrent. You've also lost a listener to the show. I'm thinking you need to do a little bit of time in that gulag, sir.
Oh, no!
You're going in for not doing it once, but twice. So I'm hoping you'll learn from this.
No!
What can't hear must feel.
No! What?
Guards, take him away.
What can't hear, can't fear. Fucking
What
that,
can't
isn't it?
hear must feel.
So,
But it doesn't end there.
sorry, I apologise. Okay.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
Mr. Lurch Perchy Pizza Face. I don't know why you're laughing. Because
Did I mention you're looking splendid today in your Levi jeans?
oh yes, you did, yes, but
Skinny fit.
let me tell you this. Snitches get stitches. And they end up in ditches. You are also going to on account of grassing. So there'll be no doghouse barons neither.
Don't ask me, man. Can I ask for a job in the kitchen?
It's just for a week, lads.
It's a
And I
week.
hope you'll learn. And that'll put a smile back on your face. You know what it's like to be unhappy in there, Lurchy Perchy Pizza Face. It's for your own good.
So essentially,
Now let's
it's
move
like-
on from this sad episode.
Essentially, it's like therapy for you. You know? You can see how bad it could get.
I know.
You know?
I've got something to compare it to all now.
Now, while you're there, though, make sure you leave that recipe for them ribs.
Gentlemen, before we carry on, I do have a thing I want to show you. Let me just whip this out. It's a thing on the internet that I found, and it's one of the best things I think you'll find ever. I'm going to show you on the big TV here. Of course, you at home can't see us just yet, but what it is, it's a website basically called PornMD. And they got a thing called
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Well,
That's my
I thought you would
favourite
be.
That's my favourite kind of website.
But what they've got though is a thing called live search, and what it does is it gives you a feed of because people of course go to Pornhub a lot, you see, and type in things they want to look for.
Midgets
You know,
painted green.
well exactly,
Covered in
yes.
piccalilli.
So this here is a live feed of what people are searching for right now.
Excuse
School
me
and
while I
past.
put on my
So,
spectacular.
Put on your spectaculars. What we have here, Maynard, if you want to grab a few of those, read them out at all.
A car? Somebody's
car.
searching for a car.
We've got Carnival.
Tokyo Hot Japanese.
Gabriella
1080p.
Paltrover.
Small dick mature.
Small dick mature.
Yep. Japanese housewife cheating.
Spreader bar.
These
Oh no.
these are right. So again, folks at home, these are it's pornmd.com/live-search.
Open hole.
I can watch this all day.
Look, diaper change. Right. These are things people are searching for right now
Is
on
this
Pornhub.
On Pornhub.
Yes, so
Fast come.
I mean, what's that? Instruction edge. Stand up. Fuck.
Crittle rush threesome. What?
Mature white girl anal.
Unwanted cream pie surprise.
Pale freckles.
Asses in public.
Yeah. Oh yes, exactly. But I've seen some fucking doozies. I had it in the background because it scrolls past. You see, as you're doing other things.
It's like the generation game.
It kind of is. So you could be doing other things in that on your computer. You can have that in an open tab nearby. Just glance at the case. I mean, okay, I'm going to look at here and just glance at Japan gang bang, mind Nautica anal gang bang. We've got Straight Hell. Doctor Farting. There's a Doctor Farting in there.
I know. No.
No, but
Bonnie Rotten Anal.
I saw one. Well, last name was it Turtle Fucking Rabbit? I saw one there as well. I saw it was a Dwarf in Tights.
Joey Deacon.
Joey, is there?
No, I'm only joking.
Oh,
there
if
is.
it was, I'd be delighted.
Zoe Deschanel.
Yes. Ice Porn, Lithuanian Evelina.
Full length.
Sex and submission, okay. Come in my wife face. See?
Sweet loads.
Honestly,
Female
cock flashing,
muscle.
female muscle. Yes.
No, see, no.
This is what people are actually searching for.
These are getting searched for right now.
Holy
Cocked
shit.
stepmom shower,
See,
sloppy
now-
deep throat.
The ones that you seen that you probably liked was when I was probably searching.
Probably was.
The ones that stood out.
Brother blackmails sister. I mean, these are quite tame just now. I mean,
Monster cock Amia.
we can
Amaya.
leave it running right in the background as we're
Nami,
speaking about other
I believe
things.
that's supposed to say.
Vintage babe masturbates. I mean, these are happening right now live.
Mustard covered moustache. See, it's better when I do it. Eh? Better when I do it. That's not there.
It's
Better when
not
I do
there, but
it.
until it should be.
Looking for mustard-covered moustache.
But some of them are gold. I mean, I've seen some crackers. I've had it on the background a
Mr.
while.
Wimpy in bondage. See, you're both looking.
So we'll leave that go in the background. If you see anything at all, by all means, shout it out.
That's
But,
pretty good. Well, this leads on very well to my stories that are coming up
Yes.
soon. So, I'll tell you what happened leading up to the rest of my day, though.
Oh,
last week.
yes, okay,
'Cause
sorry.
Saturday was an eventful day.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I maybe made £10 before I even got to the shop.
How'd you manage that?
Well, I got picked up by my apprentice,
Right.
and I said to him, "Look, get some petrol."
To clarify, Maynard, of course, his apprentice is probably as time served, if not more so, than Maynard than Lurch is. But you know,
He's a
because
little bit older as me than well.
because he works for Lurch, you know, he's apprentice. You see, so.
He's at the bottom. I'm at the top. I'm Caesar. He's at the bottom. So I said to him, "Look, get some petrol because we need to go to the cash and carry."
Right.
So we pulled in. He says, "Oh, that's good because I need to go for my morning constitutional." Oh, really?
no.
Honestly, what is wrong with him? So I'm getting the coffees while he's dumping his fucking arse.
Right, okay.
Dirty bastard. But what I didn't know was, as he duked into the toilet, he paid for the coffees first. He said to the guy behind the till, "Look, £10. This is for
Right.
the coffees. Give him the change."
Okay.
So the guy clearly wasn't listening or didn't know because I went straight from.
Hairy lesbian rim. Sorry, carry on.
I made the coffees. I went up to the desk. I says,
Uh-huh.
2 coffees, please. That's it. And he said, "Okay." Handed him a £20 note.
Right.
He handed me like £15 odds and change.
Uh-huh.
Then my apprentice comes out with the toilet. The guy goes, "Oh wait, are you two together?" I said, "Oh, not in that kind of way." Totally offensive. No. I said, "Yeah, but no." Oh well, he's paid for the coffees, so he gave me back my change of the 20. He gave me back change for something else. Obviously his tenner. I says, "Wait, we're going to put in £10 of petrol as well."
Right.
So I handed him the 20 again, and he gave me back like more change, including the 20.
Uh-huh.
And I never thought nothing of it. So I puts it in my pocket, takes the coffees outside, stands and waits for him to fill up the car. Holy shit, you've never seen a guy so scared and possessed trying to get a sale dead on £10 in all your life.
Oh, really?
He was trying to get the sale to exactly £10.
Uh-huh.
To the point where he was going, boop, boop. It was going up, penny, penny, penny,
yep,
a penny. And he just stopped. He bottled out at $9.98.
Did he?
He bottled out. I says, "You could get 2 more pence out of that." No, I don't want to go back in. Bottled out.
Okay.
So, gets in the car. We wave to the guy with the money.
The money.
We're taking our petrol and going. So, we got up to the cash and carry and we're speaking to the guy there. Finding out that, like, my former employer who sacked me
Right.
and tried to get me blacklisted from butchery
Oh, yes.
has maybe been sacked himself
Oh, really?
from his job.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Karma. How shit comes
Karma
around.
goes round, exactly.
So while we were getting told this, I'm raking in my pockets trying to find the time. But and I pulled out a wad of cash. And I'm going, I went in with £20 and I've now come out with £37.
Oh,
I've made a lot of money, and he gave me a tenner.
right.
So we'd basically made an extra £10 on the sale. But, of course, my apprentice not seen it like this. He's made £10 of petrol. I've made a tenner that'll split with him, and we've got coffees.
Yes.
You know, he sees it as he's stolen £10 of petrol. And proceeded to shit himself the entire day.
Have a panic attack.
Palpitations. He's going, oh, I'm going to get done. I'm going to get my car taken off me.
Oh.
So,
And I
because
guarantee you that, of course, you being a good friend and
well,
boss.
this is what I was going to say.
Okay, right.
I am maybe going to sort of send him a letter. Constable P. Davidson, or J. Davidson.
Do you want me to phone?
Oh, good do.
We can phone it. I can record it too, you see. I'll phone the shop and pretend to be a copper.
Look at him.
Does he hear the show? Does he listen to the show at all?
No.
So he won't hear this then?
No.
Right. So if I call the shop, say...
Dog fucks girl.
It is as well, yeah. Dog fucks girl. Sister jerk off. Smell jeans. There you go. So if
Hentai none.
if I say on Wednesday, because I'm working tomorrow and Tuesday, but if I say on Wednesday, I call the shop.
Well, you only work Saturdays.
Does he? Ah, fuck. So, am I working? I'm working.
We'll sort something out.
We'll figure it out, you see.
We can maybe give you his mobile number because it's car registration.
Right, perfect. Oh, yes, good thinking.
And maybe know that he doesn't exactly own the car and who does. So that might work even better.
Oh, even better.
So we'll maybe do this for next week.
Right, so if we have this for next week, then we'll phone the guy and we'll pretend to be the cops investigating a claim of stolen fuel.
Evil bastards.
We really are, but it's going to be fucking...
that you've just.
Oh,
been
we're in the gulag for this shit.
Oh shit! Good point.
Going
Good
back.
point. But it'd be better if I phone the shop if I can. In fact, I can phone next Saturday through the day.
Oh.
Because if we phone the shop, you see.
Truck stop hooker.
Accidental shit
during anal.
Oh, wonderful.
We've all been there. We've all been
Wait,
there.
we've not all been there. Thank you very much.
So just me.
Lesbian ass like an Indian. So if I phone the shop next Saturday to do this, we'll record if you can. Well,
I'll get his facial
Sunday,
reaction.
Monday. Exactly. You can video it on the sly, but also you can input and say, "Oh yeah, cops phoned me when you were out or having a shit, blah blah," and they're going to call back shortly, and you can feed them. You see,
He'll maybe have a heart attack.
that's wonderful.
Well, see, now the thing was, when we work together, it's basically, we're not sort of nearly 30. We're still in that mindset of, in our teens.
Yes, okay.
Working together when we were younger. So the conversation, as you can imagine, is basically all these old stories. Of
Yes.
stuff that happened while we worked together.
Okay.
But you end up finishing each other's conversations or topics or sentences in each other's jokes.
You're almost like an old married couple.
We're like a married couple. It's pathetic. So, but I was in this mindset of the whole day, because he works from 7:30 till 2. I say works, I use that term loosely.
Yes.
The Dr. Evil Fingers.
He comes in and shits and takes selfies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yes.
And he gets paid for it.
Jerkin tranny.
Oh.
What?
Sorry.
P6.
Oh, sorry.
Cream pie piss.
What?
Emo dildo.
Emo dildo. Oh, no. That's what. Oh, no. Oh, no. Anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Alpha promo caught sniffing party. Anyway, so carry on.
Pornmd.com.
Pornmd.com/live-search.
Holy shit.
It's wonderful.
So anyway, he works from 7:30 till 2, and because when you'll get into a mindset if you work for like a certain amount of time where your brain will stay in that mindset.
Right.
My brain stayed in this mindset on Saturday. During the week, I was getting a phone call. Twice in the week, I got a phone call from a guy with a really ropey sounding American accent, which I was starting to think it was one I use.
Yes.
I'm going, no, this is never real. This is somebody taking the piss out of me. But he was looking for brisket. I assume it was maybe for St. Patrick's Day. So
Okay.
Americans do corned beef different to us.
Right.
It's made with brisket, where ours is just like mush shit.
Ah, right,
Like
okay.
mush crap. Theirs is done with brisket, so it's really nice.
Right.
So he was looking to make this, but I'm thinking somebody's trying to make me the butt of a joke. So I was always on guard on the phone with him, ready just to jump in with a joke or tear him down or remind him, you're speaking to the baron.
Okay.
Don't get too smart, Sonny Jim.
Right.
So the guy eventually come in on Saturday, and of course, I'm still half cut from this whiskey. I'm
Yes.
still a little bleary-headed. Plus, I'm still in the mindset of speaking to my apprentice the way we do.
Finishing sentences and
And
such
finishing jokes and
Yeah.
just being a dick, basically. A
Right.
childish, immature idiot.
Not that we do that on the show at all.
No, not
No,
at all.
no,
but I'm
no.
a professional today.
Exactly,
No.
yes.
So the guy came in and he says, "Oh, I'm looking for the brisket. I need the flat, not the point." I'm thinking, okay, so to get that, you've got to run it through a seam. To get it properly, you have to run through the seam to get it properly. So I'm thinking, okay, so I'm still in this mindset and I'm concentrating on what I'm doing because you've got to get the seam right, otherwise it looks like shit and it doesn't work properly. The bit
Right.
of beef. So I'm cutting through the scene. The guy's looking around the shop. He said, "Oh, I like your display. Oh, what's the spicy things on the top of the counter here?" And I says, "Oh, that's chili preserves.
Right.
You know, like chili jams." And he goes, "Oh, so what's the difference between jam and jelly?" Not thinking, still in the mode. I says, "Well, I can't jelly my cock up your mum's ass."
Oh, you did not. You did not.
As soon as it came out, I went, "Oh no!" I'm sorry, mate. I never. Whoa! And he fucking the look he gave me.
You did not.
I thought he was going to kill me. I said, "Look, I'm sorry. I
Because-
forgot where I was there." And he
Whoa.
just looked at me and he said, "In all my fucking years, I have never been spoken to like this. Stick your brisket up your ass." And he stormed out. So I'm sitting there going, "Shit, I've just ruined a brisket."
Because I've heard you say some really kind of ridiculous things like partners before, but never fucking chili and a cock up an arse.
I know.
Holy shit.
But that's a joke, though. No, what's the difference between jam and
Yeah,
jelly?
yeah,
But and I
yeah.
was just in that fucking mind frame.
Holy shit.
Oh,
no.
you've never seen a man so annoyed in his life. And I was just going, I was sitting there going, "Oh, for fuck's
You
sake.
fucking
silly
ridiculous
prick."
bastards.
But- I was just in the sort of after 2. I was like 3 o'clock.
Male pissing pants. Sorry, bodybuilder fuck. So sorry.
This is bizarre.
It's engrossing. You can't help but
Toilet
look at it.
public.
Young boy's cock. What the fuck?
I thought you'd notice that.
Analingus rimming.
Oh, I like a bit of that.
Oh,
It's like licking a 9-volt battery.
I can't take my eyes off this
I'm
thing.
telling you, it's engrossing. It really is.
So,
Hijab sexy. Okay.
oh, see what's annoying me though is
Happy birthday from mum. Why do you search for that at Pornhub?
the worst thing is there's not a lot of ones spelt wrong.
There's no exactly.
No, it makes you wonder. Well,
Sorry.
4 o'clock, right? 4 o'clock. I'm starting to take out the counter. I'm getting really tired. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I want to go home. Now,
Right.
there's a group of kids have been wandering about. You can hear them shouting, screaming,
Setting fire to things.
shooting people. Well, they all come into the shop because we've got to go into the butcher and look at what the gross things he's doing.
Okay.
So they came into the shop and they were armed,
Whoa.
Nerf guns.
Oh no. Right.
Have you ever been shot with a Nerf gun bullet?
The rubes.
You ever been shot in the face with a Nerf gun bullet? I'll rephrase it.
Repeatedly.
Repeatedly by little kids that you can't do anything about. I kept their bullets though.
Did you?
Little bastards.
Through the fucking mincer.
They came in and there were about 7 or 8. They came in and they're looking around going, "Oh, what's this? What's that?" And then they whipped out these guns and proceeded to shoot the shit out of me. It was like the end of Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh no.
Oh, it was like a scene at The Godfather when James Caan gets shot up at the sort of turnstile.
Okay, yeah.
What the fuck? And I was stood there in shock because I
It's
thought
like
I was
the scene
actually
in Platoon when the boy's on his knees. He's getting fucking pump. Okay.
Well, I've got a story about this in a second.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
okay, right. So I was up. That was my day. Now, of course,
Do you know what I love? Is now that he's back his old self again,
I'm going
his
off in
brain's
tangents.
fucking firing in all tangents. His brain's going off, and it's like a firework going off.
You can't get enough storage. That's it.
Exactly.
I've got so many stories in my brain that were clouded by the fucking depression.
Ah,
They need to come out. They need to be told.
right.
Right. So, like I said, I've given up the loop jobs.
Yes.
Loop jobs can get fucked.
And why essentially did you give them up? Because I know it's because not only did you think you could, beat what you have done, you seem to have beaten them beating the
I
depression
think
yourself.
it's a cycle. Well, I don't think all depressions are the same.
No.
I go up and down all the time. A lot of the times it's like I said, you're normally held down.
Yes.
You're constantly being like scorn being poured upon you. You'll never amount to anything. You're a dick. All this kind of shit.
Yes.
You kind of get down.
That's just us whispering in your ear.
no, that's his friends for God's
I
sake.
know.
Yeah.
I haven't told you what my family say.
We've heard.
But because I haven't got anything sort of bugging the shit out of me or pressurizing me, I feel normal. So I've noticed that I'm depressed as shit. So with me, it's kind of like a psychological thing. I think just
Right.
get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
But the reason that made me get rid of the loop jobs, though, I couldn't get to my tickly bit during the sexy times.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
I
So,
couldn't get to my special place during the lovemaking.
Which is terrible for you, but great for the good lady.
Well, exactly.
Ah.
She was loving the fuck out of this. Let me take you back to last Saturday.
If you get a phone call from the Rubes asking for some of these spare ones, it's not because I've got a problem by any means, but it's gone off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It doesn't normally happen.
I'm so sorry. Don't hit me.
Stop punching me. Okay.
Help it.
The last Saturday, 10:30, I thought, we'll go to bed.
Right.
Now, maybe decide to have a wee tumble.
Okay.
Now, 10:30, say maybe 2:45 is when we started.
Right.
11:30, we're still going.
Oh.
Now, I'm not saying that it's
You're
like
dehydrated. You're
the
you lose the
sweat
feel in your legs.
was hailing off of my back.
Oh.
I was getting angry though
Oh,
because
your back hair's matted.
oh,
Oh.
my back hair, sir.
I'm
How
sure
dare
you
you?
do. Okay.
So she's had her tickly bit quite a few times. She's
Uh-huh.
gotten hers and some. Me, no, fucked. So I'm walking back and forth, pacing the bed, going, right, try this. Maybe this will work for me. Get your hands and knees. Get your
Oh, no.
try this, right? Now say this, say these exact words, and we'll see what happens. No, did it fuck? It got to the point where it was near enough 11:45. I thought, fuck this shit. I just made a funny noise and like made it on absolute tickly
Oh,
bit.
he pretended you had it. Oh, no.
I did. Now,
But I mean,
it's normally the women that do this
I was
shit.
going to say it's easy for a woman to pretend to have the tickly bit, but I mean, for men,
I maybe spat in her ears.
oh,
That'll do. Oh, it was good for me.
oh no,
But it was getting to the point though, I was so angry. It was making it worse. It was like drunk sex.
right?
You know when you get drunk
Yeah.
and you can never reach the tickly bit. You're like,
Yes.
come on. I know, you go, oh, come on.
If I go harder, it'll work.
Yeah,
You
oh,
know?
exactly.
Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
well, it was like a fuck it here. No problem downstairs department, Sonny
Right,
Jim.
okay,
It was
okay.
just getting there.
Okay.
Quick slurp.
Quick.
So, I was so fucking pissed
Always
off.
pint of whiskey. Okay.
Oh,
right.
I know. I was so pissed off that for fuck's sake, I couldn't sleep because I was so angry. And I saw
Oh,
this
right.
fucking major fucking route.
Ah.
So Sunday, I'm thinking, no, I've got to do something about this. So maybe I'll get the porns on. I'll try
Right.
and fix this. It's maybe just a lapse. It's maybe something that happens. I
You
don't
might
know.
need a bit of exactly.
You
yes.
don't get pamphlets that tell you this shit.
You don't. Good
No,
point,
you don't get. You don't get little leaflets through the door. Not a little bit in the bottom of the paper, a little column. Do you have problems getting your tickly bit at the end of the night? No, not at all. So I maybe got. You maybe sort of seen me searching for a few things on this sort of porn thing.
Oh,
This
maybe
porn
aye,
MD.
aye. Turtle wearing tights.
An hour. I was thrashing away for an hour.
Oh, right.
Red raw.
Hell.
Red raw, and I gave up again.
With sandpaper.
Not even fucking Bear Grylls goes that long shot to light a
I
fire.
know, exactly.
I know.
exactly.
I know. Well, I had to put a little bit of Savlon on the sides.
You
'cause
start getting arm cramp as well, and
It was the burns.
oh, the burns.
It was
Okay.
the burns.
Right.
No, I put Savlon on the side of it.
Oh.
It's okay, mate. We'll sort this shit out. We'll,
Right.
we'll get through it together. It's okay.
Uh-huh,
We'll
okay.
get through it together. So Monday, I was so pissed off. Then a customer come in and just the first customer of the day set you off in a bad
Yeah.
mood. You're fucked.
Right.
You are
okay,
fucked
yes.
for the rest of the day.
Right.
Everything was done. Counter was in. I would normally like prep.
I'm gonna wait by your shop door.
No,
at like
don't you
7 in the
dare!
morning.
Don't you dare,
And then
Taylor!
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk in and not say a word, but I'm going to stare you dead in the eye while I shit in your floor. And the whole time, not a word is said. Just I'm proper like straining but staring at you,
And just leave.
and then just leave.
Like the goth kid in The Sopranos.
Exactly.
In the shower.
exactly.
Yeah. So this customer just set me off in a bad mood for the day, and I'm thinking, you arsehole. So rather than get prepped for like the next couple of days, I just thought, fuck it. And I sat down, and of course I'm on Twitter. I likes my Twitter. Because on Twitter I have yourself, Maynard, yourself, the
Right.
show, Gilbert Godfrey,
Good
Steve,
choice.
and a lot of naked ladies.
A lot of naked ladies.
A lot of lovely naked ladies.
Okay.
So I was maybe sort of scrolling through it.
I mean, does your good lady not wonder about you looking at the porns and the naked ladies?
Listen, every bloke fucking does it, okay?
How dare you, sir?
Ladies, if a bloke tells you he does not look at the porns or other naked ladies, he's fucking lying.
Right.
He is telling you porky pies.
I
And
just
watch
looked at
out
the
for
Argos
that.
catalogue.
I was
Shower
saying,
page.
Maynard shaking his head there, like,
Yeah,
oh, no.
bullshit. I can't get moved for your two noses. Pinocchios.
How fucking dare you,
Yes,
sir?
give a little whistle.
Unbelievable.
You lying bastard.
So you're following all these porny stars,
Well, I am. Well, a couple
or
of porny
just naked ladies?
naked ladies.
Okay.
If I see a pretty face, it gets going on.
Right.
They've got 2 weeks to prove themselves, and then gone.
2 weeks to.
They
Okay.
get 2 weeks to prove themselves. If they're still there, now there's been 5 there forever. So I'm looking at one, and one that's been there for a while comes up, and she
Right.
put like a little thing about M&Ms.
Okay.
Apparently, they've re-released a type of M&M. I was reading it. I'm thinking, oh, so
Have they?
They've changed this type of M&M. It's not the same anymore. I'm paraphrasing.
I heard there was some kind of controversy
Crunchy
because
M&Ms,
there was,
maybe.
Well, there was some kind of kick off because there was green M&Ms where they shouldn't be, and there was like brown ones where they shouldn't be, and they had to mix them back and forth. And
Or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night.
well, exactly for the M&M enthusiast, it's uproar, Maynard, uproar seemingly.
Yeah.
Well, there was a little thing about M&Ms, and I looked at it and I thought, what the fuck is this? And I looked, and it says, oh, something about the M&Ms. They're not the same anymore. Sobbing, still eating.
Okay.
Oh, that's good, funny. That.
Quite funny, yes.
Oh, I tickled my funny bone.
Still eating that.
So I clicked, and I did what any self-respecting man does. I favorited it,
Uh-huh.
and then I raked through every one of our Twitter photos.
Right, okay, yes.
Yous know.
Yeah,
Yous know.
I mean, allegedly,
Ah,
I've got
no.
no idea about it. I'm not cluing about it, so anyway.
I've been on Twitter about 5 times, so you can't include
No,
me.
you have, yes, exactly.
Now, might I say, some lovely photos.
Okay. Oh.
Dirty laugh. It was like, you know when you find a phone on the bus?
Could you send me the link to this?
Oh, maybe.
I mean,
We'll talk after the
purely
show.
for research.
We'll
Okay,
talk
right,
after the
right,
show.
right, okay.
You know when you find a phone on the bus that's not yours?
Yes.
The first thing you do before you hand it to either the bus driver or the police station,
Photographs and videos.
check the photos. Check the
Yes.
photos and videos.
I remember once finding a phone in a club I used to work in called the Ministry many years ago.
yeah.
And there was a phone we found. And of course, back then, there wasn't so much security. Log in. It was swiping your end, basically.
Yeah.
And it was an old Nokia, but it still had a video function, of course, in this video. Again, like you said, look at the photographs, look at the videos. Found a video that this girl had shot of herself getting licked out by her pal in the toilets of the club it was working in. So of course that was shared with everybody, you know. But well, I mean, allegedly, you know. But oh yeah.
we talk after the
things-
show?
Okay, right. The things we found back then. Good lord. So you've had a good rake through the photographs.
I've had a good
look at
rake
the
through the photographs, and I come back to the sort of start of the page. No, but I was looking through them going, thinking that I'm looking at things I shouldn't be looking at. I'm going,
videos. Ah,
So I got back to the start of the page, and I noticed there's like a clips for sale bit. This is a
Right.
lovely a live cam model person.
oh right, okay. Oh,
So I'm like, oh, clips for sale.
give us a description of said cam person.
Oh, said cam person.
What kind of niche does she tickle for your bones?
Oh,
For your bone, you know what I mean?
quite a few for for Lurch's bone.
Oh really? Okay.
Big boobs.
Okay.
He's got lovely weird hair. It's like a different colour. It's like pink.
Oh right. Okay.
Lovely
Okay.
face.
Okay.
That's always a good high point.
Always a good point.
Nice
Always.
smile as well.
Excellent.
Because we're so political nowadays.
Personality.
Oh, it's a fabulous from what
Okay. Right.
from the contact that we've had lately.
Oh. Oh.
Look, let me finish my story.
Sorry. Carry on.
So I noticed there's
I'm
clips,
intrigued now.
clips for sale.
Uh-huh.
Clicky.
Right.
Quick look over the shoulders. Remember.
On the bus.
Oh. So I'm still raging. I'm still seething from the customer that came in and pissed me the fuck off.
So you're still furious from the customer coming in and piss you off, and of course the non-ejaculation period.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm just a big tower mess of spiky hair
Oh,
and
and
fury
testosterone.
and backed up sort of tarty water.
Spunk.
Yeah.
Aye.
backed up man sauce.
Yes.
So I'm having a look at these clips now. Add the basket.
Did you?
Scroll. Ooh, add the basket. Scroll. Add the basket. I can neither confirm nor deny, Maynard, that I maybe bought 3 clips.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
So
Right.
I had a look at the start of a couple of these clips, and just she wears like cat ears,
Ah.
and she does this little purr thing.
Can you play a little a bit of the audio?
I
at all?
can't because we're not linked up to my phone.
Oh, but just hold this
Oh.
to your microphone, you see, and if we can hear even just the purr.
See now, I hope
So you've got a thing for the kind of purr and that kind of
I've just got to think.
that kind of quirky kind of
Oh, sorry,
I thought your cat was walking a bit funny earlier on.
Oh.
Lurch.
how dare you, sir?
So it's a bit of a purr then. Okay. Oh,
Oh, here's me. Oh,
it's a
look at
predator.
that. Look at that. Well, now you see, getting to the predator.
Okay.
So I could not wait to get home,
right.
as you can imagine.
Uh-huh.
Now, the thing was though, I was due to take. This was like 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
I haven't
So
taken my
you've got a
tablet
whole
yet.
day of work ahead of you as well.
I
before you go
haven't
home.
taken my tablet yet.
Okay.
Tablets, get fucked.
Right.
Because I'm thinking it's going to be a problem.
Okay.
So I get home, and I maybe had the same problem the night before.
Right.
Flapping for hours upon hours.
With no result.
No fucking result.
Right.
Fucking raging.
Okay.
So, the following day, though, I'm a day without tablets. Well,
Uh-huh.
technically, I'm 2 days, because I haven't taken one since Sunday. It's now Tuesday.
Okay,
So
right.
technically 2 days.
And have you spent much time perusing these videos?
I've perused the shit out of them.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
They've had muchos views.
Okay.
So, again, could not wait to get home.
Uh-huh.
So, get home. Dim the lights, nice candle. Put a towel down to keep the carpet clean.
Cart's locked out.
Success.
Oh.
Success, boys.
Fueled by said video, or
Why said videos
so you had the videos playing in the background or in front of you
in front of me.
whilst you were ripping the head off it.
Ripping the head clean off it.
So essentially, this Camstar has cured you
Cured my sort of...
of your backed up ailment.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Now,
Play to her.
we did a show on Tuesday night, remember?
that's right.
I was a bit perky.
Oh no!
As you may notice.
I sat in this chair too.
I was quite
Oh,
perky.
no.
I was quite happy. So,
Oh,
Wednesday. Let's get to Wednesday.
right.
Right, Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or was it Thursday? I forget. I was maybe sitting here doing a couple of the... You may have seen them on the internet, Maynard. Gaming with the Barvin videos.
Yes.
Oh,
I've seen a couple.
have you seen these, Maynard?
Yes.
Honestly, I mean, I tried making gaming videos for a laugh, and I've got a couple that are okay, but they pale in comparison to this idiot sitting playing these retro games. I've seen myself sitting down and fucking howling laughing.
The last one I saw was
Howling laughing, especially the 5 days of Friday.
Yes.
5 minutes of Fridays.
That was the scariest game I have ever played
With
in my
the
life.
jump scare at the end, and that fucking ended me. Folks, if you haven't seen these, go to youtube.com/doghousebastards, and they're even in their own playlist, Gaming with the Baron, and fuck me, I retire from gaming videos because shit, man, you've got it nailed.
Thank you.
I'll stick to fucking Snapchat as me being stupid. That's a bit, or Doghouse Diaries. That's a bit, but you've got that shit nailed. So you're making these videos, of course, on the Wednesday.
I made a couple of these. No, I made it was like a Duke Nukem one, and see, I was a bit angry though.
You were a bit.
Well, the Duke Nukem one I finished off because I filmed that on Sunday,
Okay.
and I finished it off on Wednesday. No, edit them together.
Yeah. Okay.
Put the little intro.
Well done.
And but of course I filmed it on Sunday, so I was still angry from Sunday. Editing it together. Holy shit! See, trying to speak proper, it's so difficult, especially when you've had like a cola cube cider.
I like how you're consciously trying to speak more clearly and concisely because you're concerned in case your porn star crush, cam star crush, tunes in.
Well, you never know. See, they've got to understand
Right.
because it can be quite sort of thick with the accent.
You can be
I
very
need to
quick.
tone it down.
In fact,
More universal.
how often have we said in the past that during the
You
early
can't
shows
understand
especially,
me.
I can't make out you half the time though, but even a amount of listeners who when you first came on board were like, "I wise up, what the fuck is that boy saying?" But he's better now, of course. It's a bit more or less alcohol fueled. Well, not today,
not
of course.
today.
But not
not
today,
so
but-
much. I would,
Yeah,
about
exactly.
that.
I'm a bit more articulate with my
Yes.
wording.
So it's
So, Wednesday night,
Wednesday night.
I was sitting here, I edited these videos, I'm uploading them to you, sir.
Yes.
On the phone for a quick look. You know, as you do your rounds, Instagram, Facebook, your page manager for your pages, Twitter. Oh, what we getting? Got to Twitter. Said person that I've maybe got a couple of our videos.
Okay.
Maybe.
Can we give away said person's name at all? Or
Well,
do
we'll say
we
Kitty
best
for
keep
just
it-
now,
Kitty.
because the thing we're getting to this, right?
Okay,
we're
right.
getting there. So there was maybe a cam show that she was doing.
Priest P.
What?
Sorry, we took off track there. We've still got the feed going in the back end here. Priest P.
Somebody-
Beer pong.
Somebody has just searched for Priest P
Yes.
on Pornhub.
Yeah, they have, yes. Homeless guy,
hell.
get fucking. Okay. This is wonderful. Sorry, so Wednesday night videos uploaded to me. That's fine.
Uploaded to you. I'm checking Twitter. I've noticed that this lovely lady is maybe away to a cam show.
Oh,
a live
oh.
show.
On which service? On her own site or
Oh,
on like
no,
a-
she's got like her own page. 2 seconds.
Because
Oh, aye,
you
they
get
call me.
that Cam 4, you get that, there's one as well called, not that I know, of course.
Not that you know.
Hey,
See,
no, no,
you
no.
know them better than me, which is
I've
scary.
never been near those.
No,
Not
at all.
the one it's
Not at
called?
all, not
I
at all.
forget what it's called.
Cammodels.com.
Right.
/cam/kitty. So,
Oh, okay.
anyway,
Oh, well.
I wasn't even looking at my phone there. So, I'm thinking, oh, clicky. I looked over both shoulders. Sat in this
Naturally.
chair, though, looked over both shoulders.
In the middle of Marky's.
So, it said, it's a free cam show that's going on. So, I thought, clicky.
Uh-huh.
You need to register, sir, to log in.
Right.
So, username, Lurch.
Lurch or the Baron.
I thought Lurch.
Lurch, okay.
Because it's short and sweet. Nobody ever goes for Lurch.
But then, would we not worry though that especially on like a kind of cam show site, that being called Lurch sounds a bit creepy? To your perspective.
I felt a bit
girls.
creepy being on it though, because I thought, I felt like I was doing something wrong. Not as in I'm doing something wrong, but I'm watching something that they're doing privately. I'm peeking through the window.
Yes.
Oh, I'm peeking through a window here. I shouldn't be seeing this.
The cops come knock on your door.
Well, I'm hoping the super glue keeps them on the window for a good hour. So, registered, and it says you need to register card details, because some of these I've led to believe you have to pay for.
Oh, really?
Maybe
Okay.
you can clarify.
I have no idea.
I generally don't know that one.
So,
I've only heard of the free ones, but
well,
okay.
clicky, card out the wallet, typey.
Oh, no, you
so
didn't.
I put the card in.
Okay.
Cards maxed instantly.
I am scared to think how many fucking porn sites or porn things that you have paid good, hard-earned cash towards.
Listen, this is what kids nowadays don't understand, right?
Uh-huh.
Remember back in the day,
Yes.
check me sounding like you two old bastards.
How very dare you, sir?
Back
Go
in the
ahead.
day when you would have to throw down the cable for the internet and tell your mum to plug it in.
That's right,
Then you would
yes.
wait 5 minutes while it dialed up and made that god-awful screeching noise.
And if somebody phoned you, you were fucked.
That was it.
Yeah,
Tatties over the
tatties
side.
over the side.
You're downloading a photo and it takes you 3 hours to download a
Oh,
photo.
God, yes.
You treasured that photo.
It would come down. There was photographs that I remember in my younger days, back in the early interwebs, when, again, like you said, porn photograph, boobies, you say, click. And it would take about 20 minutes to get this photograph down to your phone line. And then you would save it, and then you would print it out in your .matrix printer so that you kept it easy. Oh, yeah.
I never did that. I used to hide them in the hard drive somewhere. Do you know how you used to get that icon on Windows that if you clicked on it, it never worked? It was like a white bit of paper with like a little Windows logo in the center.
Right, okay.
You could change icons on photos or folders. You could change like a folder. So I used to change my dirty folder to that icon.
Right.
And no one ever thought to click on it.
Oh, genius. Okay.
The Baron's top tip number
Barnes top
83.
tip, okay.
There's kids everywhere doing that now.
That's it.
So, well, they don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You downloaded this photo. You waited 2 hours for it. You treasured this photo. I paid a bit of cash for these clips.
Right.
I treasured these clips.
Yes, of course.
So, I had difficulty the first evening.
Treasured these
Well, you
I
would have suppose, yes.
I treasure these clips, man. They cost me money. Like, I still treasure my pornographies down the side there. I still have my childhood pornography magazines.
Oh,
sir.
no, okay.
So,
He does as well.
I looked what it was. It was like, is that Lurch's porn? It's 2 dumplings.
Do you know
what the fuck it was?
Do you know the best thing is, though? It's like,
is that a search term that just come up there? Two
it could have
dumplings.
been two dumplings. It's like the best thing is the stack of pornography there down be our side.
Yeah.
But also beside them, because they're so treasured, it's beside those there's a fire extinguisher.
No, just in case.
Just in case. You'll see that like at the bottom with a fucking
There's
juice.
a mint conditioned Sega. There's a mint conditioned Sega Game Gear with an LED screen,
Right.
a modified intellect. So that's like my pride and joy.
Oh,
a
wonderful.
fire extinguisher and my stack of porny books.
BBC Granny. Okay.
I know. I've got reel-to-reel pornography.
It's got reel to reel.
Proper real
Charlie
stuff.
Brown special collection.
Oh no!
Private
But didn't you
sex
get those from
shop.
Grandad?
Oh no, I'd see that's where I inherited from.
Ah.
That dirty old bastard.
Dirty old bastard. Exactly.
School of Cock.
That was Sausage Beth's pick.
Was it?
Yeah. I felt a bit awkward buying that in the sex shop in the bottom of Bridge Street.
Right. Okay.
The only thing I went up with was School of Cock and some lubricant. That's the only time I've ever bought stuff, because I like going to these shops.
I'd been a bit embarrassed.
And I've just thought, yeah, I even said to the guy, like, not my pick. He went, aye, good in. Yeah, very good.
Aye, good in.
So anyway,
So,
I put in my card details.
yes.
It's like PayPal. We need to take £4 off and then put it back on to make sure it's a real card.
All right.
Okay, fair enough. Clicky, clicky. Would you like to join the show? Click. This is a premium show now. £4 a minute. I never thought.
£4 a minute.
I never thought. I just
Fuck
clicked.
off.
I clicked. I just thought I don't care. Click.
Right.
It was in the back of me. It was in the back of my brain going. It was free,
I
but
don't care.
the grippy sort of Scrooge part of my brain is sort of just right. Okay, we'll time you. We'll keep you timed, Lurch.
If ever there was a time where customers, listeners should come to your shop and buy ribs,
Now is
it's
the time.
now.
But
Yeah.
this is power. I think this is because this is power.
Okay.
If you Like I calculated £5. If it's like £5 a minute, that's like £300 an hour.
Oh fuck, at least, yeah.
But that's just from one person. That is the power of the boobies.
Oh God, yes.
That is to be respected. That is the power of the
You've got to
boobies.
respect that because again,
I wish I had some hirtoot sort of working on the swingers. I wish I had some.
I've always
ones.
said if I was a hot blonde or brunette or whatever else, a hot woman with a great rack, I'd happily get my swingers out on camera for that because some of these women are making a fortune from cam shows
between
and
making
from
a fortune
websites
and just what you're doing. It's to have the balls. To do that, it's amazing.
Jessica
really
Carboro shitting.
What?
What the fuck?
Jessica Carboro,
Sucking
yes.
to the top.
Jessica Carboro, yes, you're right enough.
So
Holy
anyway,
shit. So
clicky. The lights were off, right? The lights were dim. It was just this lamp and the computer screen,
Right.
me and the screen, right?
and the good lady's out, or is she
She was
working?
out. She was out.
She was out. Okay, right.
So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, oh, heaven, I shouldn't be seeing this.
Right.
I feel like I'm watching something that I shouldn't be seeing. You know,
Ah.
like when I used to walk to work
For
in the
£4
morning.
a minute. Okay.
When I used to walk to work in the morning, I would, if it was an early start, I'd had to be there for 6, so I'd have to leave the house at 5 a.m.
Right.
I would normally swipe next door neighbour's milk off the doorstep.
Naturally.
And then I would slowly walk. But as I noticed, like every morning, I slowly walked. There was this light that was always on. I stood and I'm just finishing off this bottle of milk. And I had to get rid of the evidence. Naked lady at the window having a dry.
Oh.
So I would maybe stand under this light, and it was like this, the same sort of thing that I should have seen this.
You feel a bit dirty.
But this is fucking awesome.
But they probably know you're there as well.
Well, drinking a bottle of milk.
She probably knew you were there and thought,
A dirty bastard drinking his milk that's stolen.
Let's give him a stoner in handy.
So anyway, I'm sitting here watching this, and she's doing her thing, and I was sitting here like Arnie in True Lies. You know when he's watching Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yes.
Just with the sort of hand of the face in the dark going, oh me. What, you're going to put that where? Oh. So I'm watching this, and I think, oh, why? And then all of a sudden, because the sound's on, she goes, you like that, don't you, Lurch? You're like,
Oh, wow.
and I thought, is the camera on? I thought,
Thumb over the letter.
whoa, what's going on? Whoa.
Of course, because they can see who the premiums are.
The chat room, I forgot because we are the hosts. I forget who's in the chat room. And I went, and then I started doing the Curly Joe noises. Woo, 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 woo. Yuck, yuck. And,
Oh, no way.
So I'm sitting there watching this, and of
Oh,
course
no.
the Scrooge part of the brain just switched off. Because whenever you watch a dirty film,
Right.
they never say your name.
Oh, never.
They never say Lurch.
But that must be fucking awesome.
It was fantastic. Now, you're not going. Now, a lot of them are probably sitting there going, "I don't believe this." No, you're definitely not going to believe this. But I wasn't interfering with myself whilst watching this.
Right.
I know it sounds hard to believe.
Yes, a little bit, yes, a little bit.
But I was just so in awe,
Uh-huh.
sitting watching, thinking, "Holy shit!" And you're thinking, you're looking at the screen, and I noticed at the bottom there was a little webcam symbol. It was
Right,
like
okay.
sort of full screen symbol, volume, and a webcam.
What,
And
for you to put your cam on?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now, I maybe thought about switching my cam on
Right.
for a split second, but the reason why I didn't was for her. Because I
Right.
cannot be serious for more than 5 seconds.
You can't.
I'd be sitting there with like a bottle of Iron Brew, that Kirsty Taylor wig on, the love beads around my neck.
Yep.
Just, and I thought, no, you can't throw us Quiney off.
Throw off her game.
She's got you off the depressants. She's got you off antidepressants. You can't do that.
Oh, no.
So, she got her tickly bit on some. I'm sitting watching, thinking, holy shit.
Oh.
I'm thinking, there's a chat room. I better type something because the Scrooge brain's going, that's 10 minutes.
I was going to say, how
That's
long?
10 minutes.
How long
Come on
have you
now.
been exactly.
It's 10 minutes,
40
right?
quid.
Just in
40
case.
quid.
Just in case. Come on now. So I thought, what will I type? Oh, Ed, do you like tuna sandwiches? I like tuna sandwiches. Just saying, I think I sort of small chat.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was going to put thank you, but I thought, no, can't do that either.
Sounds a bit kind of, weird.
A bit creepy. So,
Thanks for that, yeah.
oh, what did I put again? The barman will be back. Stay sexy, pal.
Oh, brilliant.
I had to sign off.
The barman will be back. Stay
I
sexy,
think I put
pal.
giggity as well.
Giggity. Oh, no.
So I had to sign off like I normally do. Stay sexy.
That's brilliant. That's fucking genius.
And I noticed the eye sort of clicking towards the chat, but I'll click off just in case. What the fuck? So I clicked off. And I thought, I've got to talk about this in the show.
Yes.
I have to talk about this in the
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
So I'm thinking, I've got to get her permission to speak about her.
Okay.
Because I can't see now.
Because this is a girl who
She's got to make her living this way.
well, exactly, make a living, but also a girl who you respect now as well. Well, I say respect,
to
but
be able to do that kind of stuff, of course.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
plus, this is the thing, though. I have always said that, like, people say Jesus saves and all that kind of stuff. Porn saves.
oh god, yes.
Porn saves. I am off the antidepressants because of pornography.
Uh,
I would have had the worst childhood ever had I not had my 1999 copy of Naughty Neighbours.
I mean,
Which I still have.
It kind of is
It's a
a
bit
case
crusty.
where it's a certain degree of, for us certainly, it's a certain degree of escapism,
Yeah.
away from your mundane. You might work a Monday 9 to 5, and you might be as miserable, you might have an unhappy home life, but occasionally you dabble into this kind of world where you see,
You need that chemical thing in the brain just to work. When you hit your special bit, that chemical bit in the brain, it's like the best antidepressant ever.
okay.
And that's where people fuck up and they go like have an affair and all this kind of shit just for this little chemical bit that you can get off the internet
Right.
from ace people like this Kitty.
Okay.
Dirty Lurchy. So I typed up a wee email and I thought, right, I've got to get her permission to speak about this because I didn't want to like start talking because, like I said, she's got to make her living this way. And the amount of people that hear this show, there's bound to be the odd one of you dirty fucker. That's why I don't want to give out her full name yet.
Well, the thing is, I mean,
Some of these dirty bastards will go and send her like photos of their angry root
exactly,
or their flaccid root.
Yeah.
And
And you can't give our Twitter because they will do that, of course. I mean, because we are getting, thousands of downloads a week we're getting.
we got a lot of people
and
listening.
you're guaranteed out of those several thousand a
A
week.
few of them are deviants.
At least 5%, if not 10% of them, if not more, are fucking deviants.
I would-
We're going to go, I mean, we've seen already how fucking stupid
Even on my
some of these
shop
people
page,
are, you know?
On my shop page,
Yeah.
I made meatballs once.
Yes.
And somebody said, "Is that your anal beads, Lurch?"
Yeah, on the shop page.
On the shop page where I have to make my living.
Well, give you an example. Obviously, we spoke about this briefly before the show. Is there's a listener there who was posting these daft pictures, fair enough, but then posted a picture of me which was basically insinuating I was grooming a kid who was my young cousin for sex. And you're like, that is not funny.
No.
There's a fucking line.
There's a time
you
and
know?
a place. There's a line, and wise the fuck
A
up.
picture of me grooming a kid for get yourself to delete, unfriend. I don't even know you. You fucking object. You know, just that's ridiculous shit.
Fuck's
See,
sake.
because I emailed her and I said, "Look, we do a podcast. Would you be okay if I was to talk to you? If I was to talk about you?"
Yeah.
I got an email back saying, "Of course." I said, "Look, I wouldn't dare. I'm not going to make fun of you.
No,
If
no.
anything, the jokes will be on me because I wholeheartedly respect your profession and what you do.
Yes.
You save lives. You save my life. Okay,
You save lives.
you save lives. People like you. No, that's the thing. People say like men are the most dominant species. Fuck no.
Oh no.
Women are.
No.
Women- They have the boobies.
I mean, because look how stupid men are. In fact, we've got evidence right now
I know.
how stupid men are. We've got this feed which is still
pyramid
running.
too.
Exactly, which is still running in the background here, showing what men are searching for. I mean, women too possibly, but primarily
I'm
men
assuming it's men.
who are Disney princess. You're searching Pornhub for Disney princess.
Yeah.
Look at this shit here. You know, this is a live feed, of course, of the
Fake pussy.
Pussy.
Butcher teaches sister. Oh, brother, sorry. Okay, well, wow. That could be awkward. So,
Don't
yeah,
click that link.
So you've been in communication with this lady.
I have indeed.
And you said, like, okay, we speak this in the show and blah, blah.
A very nice lady.
Uh-huh.
Very nice. Very easy to talk to. No, I was going to sort of like give it the full thing, but then it kind of got into my head that there's a lot of, like, when you spoke about that thing just now, I thought there's going to be some dick that's going to, like, make her life fucking hell.
Yes, exactly. That's what you worry about.
Yeah, you don't want to do that kind of
Yeah.
shit to somebody, especially, like, people will pour scorn upon that sort of profession. It's like the oldest profession in the world. It's fucking amazing.
Exactly, yes.
I got my bill in for that cam show.
Ah.
It was $88 and like 49 cents. Right? I got it in. Now I'm thinking to myself, what's it, what, like £3? Because they've got fake money. And
Yeah, exactly,
we've,
yeah.
we've got the best currency. But then the Scrooge part of my brain went, no, fuck face. That's like £50.
Right.
And then the rest of me, like the little 10% of my Scrooge brain was going, that's £50. The rest of me was going, that's the best £50 I've ever spent.
It's £50 spent that you've
Spent
had.
well.
Because, I don't have any experience of paying for cam shows. I have in the
Oh,
past
do it.
seen cam shows.
Do it.
You get the live feeds, you know, and then you can buy ones. But, I mean, I have seen these things before, you know, but I can only imagine it must be this most unique twist where this person performing then references you directly.
Holy, twice.
Yeah, that must be like, holy shit. You know,
It was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, I imagine. Yeah.
The Baron will be back.
So, I mean, are you still in touch with this lady at all? Or
She asked for a link to this show.
Okay, right.
Which she'll be getting.
Ah, right,
There
okay.
you go. Have a listen, because, you know, when you say, like, I'm not going to make fun of you, it's kind of, well, are you?
Exactly, of
You
course.
If
She
you're
can't help
going
but
to
be
say
curious.
that, are you really? But no, honestly, no, nothing but sincerity and awesomeness things to say about her.
So, I mean, shall we refrain then from giving away her
For
Twitter
just
handle
now.
For now.
We'll test the water for just now, because
Yes.
there's the odd, like I say, one or two pricks.
There is, exactly,
that
yeah.
listen to this
Like you
show.
said, the absolute highest majority of our listeners,
I
the
honestly,
sexy pals, are fucking awesome. You know, but there is that
little minority, they fuck it up
tiny
for the
little
rest of
bad
them.
egg here and there.
I wouldn't
that
want to
just
fuck it up
fucks
for her.
up.
I wouldn't want to sort of cause hassle and grief for her through me speaking about this on here. So, honestly, best videos I've ever seen. Yes.
Exactly.
Thing is, you know somewhere Blair Austin's away doing a meme for this now.
Exactly. There's a meme
bastard.
getting made for this.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said again there, I mean, there was this picture today which crossed the line entirely, which I thought was fucking ridiculous. And then when a message said person saying, look, take that shit down right now, you know, and I tried to be polite about it.
Maynard, what do you think?
Oh, crikey.
I know.
See?
Beautiful girl, exactly.
Is there a filly in the paddock?
Is, you know, messaged this dude saying, take that shit down, you know. There was no apology. It was no like, oh, sorry. The response was, oh, well, what if I splice out the kid and put in Lurch instead? That
Okay,
doesn't-
add me. That makes it funny.
that works.
Makes it
Yeah,
funny,
that makes it funny. You know, no, just delete the shit. You know, and then it was like, again, no apology. Just, oh, well, by the way, location data on Facebook messages means I can see where you live. Okay, goodbye, you fucking idiot.
Arsehole.
It just baffles me that is seen as being humorous. You know, don't be wrong. We all take a fucking ribbon on this show from each other. You know, but posting a picture insinuating I was grooming a kid for sex.
No, you can I know.
Get
You
yourself
can
the
smile
fuck, you know?
in front of people and go, okay, yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah,
But like when you're possibly depressed, like I was last week.
exactly. Yeah,
Shoot at me. You're sitting there going, this isn't fucking funny.
Exactly. Yeah,
I wouldn't cut yous.
yeah,
And
exactly.
it can put you down. So no, that's why maybe eventually we'll reveal. I'm sure
Yes.
certain sneaky fuckers will find out. But no. it's
I
a
mean,
nice-
of course. I mean, you have showed me a picture of said lady and beautiful lassie as well.
Good-looking girl.
Beautiful lassie. I
It's the
can
best
see
thing
why.
about porn though, because it stops you from doing stupid things. And a lot of women don't understand that it does stop you from doing stupid things.
Well, I
Because
mean,
we are controlled by our penises.
not for you really, because I mean you're with someone wonderful and
I'm a bit of a
who
deviant
lets you
bastard.
do stupid things, who does stupid things to you as well. Of course, you know that it's a good.
The evidence on the wall.
Exactly. Over my
That's why I
shoulder.
walk funny. The thing is, though, I speak candidly about what I do.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I make it up. No,
No.
it's all true.
No, not
It's
at all.
all
Exactly.
That's a scary thing.
I know.
I still think one of my favourite stories involving you and your deviancy was the massive bag of sex toys left at your mother's house that that spilled over onto the kitchen floor,
Yeah.
and your mother saw everything.
The arse
You know,
fell out of this
The
bag.
Kemp suit and the fucking plugs and the beads and the everything else and
God, see, now this is the thing. Like, if I try like a genre or something, you've got to get the whole spectrum. Like, if you try a certain thing, you've got to get the whole genre, everything.
Right.
So naturally, if you go into like a dirty sex toy website, you'll have like a couple of things of everything. If
Okay.
you go to like a Chinese restaurant, you'll have a bit of everything off the menu.
Right.
So, you've got a sex toy website, I'll have one of everything. I'll try it all. I'll let you know.
I'll try it all.
I'll let you know.
Exactly. Gentlemen, I think we should maybe call an end to today's show. We've had a fair yap about things and such not. Unless anything else to we cover at all, Lurch.
I believe we're all done.
I believe we're all done. On that note, then we'll play the outro. Folks, again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for not being a fucking dick, the majority of you, which is much appreciated. Lurchio, good to see you back in your face paint.
Wait till next week.
Oh, really?
I might be mental next week.
Miserable again, exactly. Yes.
Just keep them chili tequila ribs coming, Lurch. I'll keep you all right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I've got my dirty videos. So.
Do you want to say goodbye to him before we go?
I,
or say anything at all? Promote anything at all?
The Attack of the Vampire Sausage podcast will be next week.
Uh-huh.
We promise, sexy pals.
Promise.
a couple of sexy balls were in the shop this week. Thanks for coming in.
Okay.
Special words, kind words, and all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Miss Kitty, for your dirty videos and being naked on the internet. And thank you, gentlemen.
I want to thank a listener and our partner called Lindsay and Stuart, who I met yesterday. Great folk as well, of course. I've known Lindsay for years, but I met our partner Stuart, who seemingly woke her up from laughing at us getting a John.
See, now, I had somebody in the shop 2 weeks ago on a Saturday who was apparently just in the neighbourhood.
Right.
Just in the neighbourhood of Tilly Joan from Dundee.
Right, okay.
Who's a listener of the show.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, I forget their name. I've mentioned them both. So, Mr. Manny, who was in the shop.
Manny in the shop, eh?
I'm mentioning you and your pal.
Right.
So thanks for coming in. Thanks for listening. Stay sexy. Forget your name. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I was supposed to mention it last week.
You're the worst man.
I didn't remember. I wrote it down. It's in the shop. I'll remember. I'll make you a Gaming with the Barman video.
Of course, folks, be sure and check out the Tilly Butcher, of course, website.
AberdeenButcherShop.com and
Yes.
LurchMonster.co.uk.
61 Hayton Road, Aberdeen, of course. You can go there and see
Multi-award winning.
himself. You go in there and speak to. If you're in the neighbourhood, go in and check out his chili tequila ribs.
Yes.
Yes.
And my chicken and beef, my beef space racer. Start again.
English, motherfucker.
The Alchemy Halls have consumed my brain.
Right,
Beef
okay.
Space Raider sausages and chicken and bacon oink sausages.
Okay.
Hangy Tom sausages next week.
Lovely. What about yourself, Maynard? Do you want to say hello to anybody or goodbye to anybody?
Yeah,
or
I'd just like to say hello to everyone now that I'm back.
Excellent. Good to have you back too, sir,
It
as well.
feels good to be
in
back.
one piece.
Yes.
Unmolested.
I don't know about
I don't know about that, exactly.
The night is still young.
Exactly. Folks, be sure and check out our website, dhbradio.com. Links on there to everything. Our Facebook, our Twitter, videos, of course, on YouTube. Search for Dog It's Bastards. Our shop, dhbshop.com. And that's pretty much it. We'll catch you for our next show, hopefully midweek or next weekend. We'll see you then. Toodaloo, motherfuckers. Long live titties.
Yes.
Yes, bye-bye. This is the Boar Bosh.
Well, honestly, see, there's something about watching
Will you shop?
somebody blowing bubbles whilst pleasuring themselves.
What?
Blowing bubbles with bubblegum. Not out the dupe.
That's quite specific.
Oh, I know. I never thought I'd like it. See,
Bubble gums while they're
big
okay.
bubbles. Oh, holy shit.
What the fuck?
I know. I'll show you a video in a minute.
Okay, thanks.